I caught two idiots doing the hanky-panky in a movie theater.
I know what you're thinking.
I love these style YouTube videos, and I want people to make them more. Like the lower quality 720p, 6-minute random stories, no editing, that just get blown up on YouTube, and you're like, wow, this is actually like hilarious.
Your hair looks great today, and thank you. I know it does. Actually, it looked great, and then I took a nap with my hood on, and I hate when I do that because it's pillows like right here, and my neck's like.
I don't think I've ever just worn my hoodie in an inside environment.
Being pulled back like this. Usually I wake up with neck pain, but I guess I lucked out. So I watched Mickey 17 in theaters on.
Isn't that a war movie or something? I think that one did well, right? I don't know if that one did well. I think that might have been a flop. It has the dude from Twilight. Mickey 17. Sci-fi adventure. Mickey 17 box office. I feel like all movies are flopping now. Film had positive reviews, box office bomb, only grossing 130 million worldwide. See, that blows, dude. The amount of movies that spend just to make a movie and then it do terrible.
Friday. So today's, you don't care, but today's Wednesday. So like five days ago. I thought the movie was. I didn't like it. I don't like movies that.
Have you guys ever walked out of a movie theater because the movie was so bad? I've seen people say that they've done that, and I've watched really bad films in theaters and never left. Like, if I'm paying to go see that movie, I'm locked into the end. It's not like when you're at your house. Like, there's probably been more movies that I've started watching that I haven't finished than movies that I've watched all the way through, but that's like when I'm like at home just watching a movie and 20 minutes in, I'm like, this sucks. But if I was at a theater watching it, I would stay.
Do that. The first half was good. There were political messages in there. I love movies with a good hidden deeper meaning. And the premise of the movie was this guy, Mickey, signed up to be, I forgot the word they used, but basically volunteering for him to be used as a test subject under the qualification that they upload his brain to a database, and every time he dies, they make a new version of him that remembers.
What?
And every time he dies, they make a new version of him that remembers everything up until the point he died.
Bro, that kind of sounds badass, though. That sounds like a good movie.
Interacts with this weird snow monster, and it's like a bug. And they presume that he's gonna die. And they're like, okay, we'll just leave you here. You're gonna die anyways. We'll print a new version of you.
I'm not paying attention. I need you to explain this.
And they're like, okay, we'll just leave. And it's like a bug. And they presume that he's gonna die. And they're like, okay, we'll just leave you here. You're gonna die anyways. We'll print a new version of you. He doesn't. The snow monster's actually nice and brings him out of the hole and saves him. But they've already.
All right, that sounds terrible. No, never mind. That sounds really bad. Is it? What do you mean, snow monster? Is this becoming like there's like a fucking like a Pokemon or some shit that he encounters that he has to fucking interact with?
Already printed a Mickey 18, so now there's a Mickey 17 and a Mickey 18, and the president. Or the former senator, Mark Ruffalo, really doesn't like multiples, as he calls them. This is the point in the movie where I stopped liking it, because Mickey 17 goes to his girlfriend's place, and she's with Mickey 18 and high on that universe's equivalent of methamphetamine.
What is he talking about right now? I thought Mickey 17, when he originally described it, would be like a movie about a soldier that gets respawned all the time and like the horrors that he has to witness. Now we're talking about like two versions of it existing with a snow monster, and one of them's fucking his girlfriend and also high on like space crack. What?
Now I'm sad because she's into drugs. And also mad at Mickey 18 because he's a D-bag. And Mickey 17 is heartbroken. And then it turns into a two-way sex scene with Mickey 17 and 18.
Brady, you said this was a good film? What? What? That doesn't even have to do. We haven't even gotten to the main part of the fucking story here.
The girlfriend in the middle. It's not good, and it's really weird, and it made me really uncomfortable. But I guess there were two kids behind me who were really into
No!
that, and that's where this story begins. I'm sitting here. The movie's about to begin. I see these two kids walk in, a guy who looks about 15, a girl who looks about 16, and they sit in the way back. And immediately I'm like, okay, I hope they don't do anything because they're kids and they're sitting in the back of a movie theater, and that of a movie that most people aren't going to see. It was literally me, my stepdad, those two kids, and three other dudes.
Oh my god, dude, going into an empty movie theater is so bad when it's like not like a Marvel movie or something like that. Any awkward film or comedy film where you're like the only people in that movie theater sucks. It's so weird. You would think it would be better than having a packed theater, but being in a packed theater is usually better than like you pulling up and there just being like three guys just in another far corner of the theater.
Couple, and then some random guy, and that was it. We get to the point past the sex scene in the movie, and I start hearing weird noises coming from behind me.
Oh my god!
And immediately I'm thinking, I really hope these kids aren't doing anything weird, because that would be weird. And no one would like them because they're weird. The noises just keep getting, like, the movie goes quiet and they don't.
Dude, I've never heard of somebody doing this. I thought that was like a fucking like a movie trope that like people like try to hook up like that in a movie theater. That I feel like that's some shit out of like the 90s.
And then you hear one of them go, shh, shh. I'm not stupid. No one else in the theater's reacting, by the way. Like, I'm the only one who notices. And I run through the options in my head. I'm thinking, A, I can do something.
Say something? I would just leave the theater. Bro. He already said he didn't like the movie. Like, if he was enjoying the movie, I would think about, like, getting them to stop and, like, leave. But if I also didn't like the theater, then I would leave.
Like, turn around and look at them?
That's not like, I wouldn't say that's rat shit. I would say that's just, you're ruining the movie theater experience, bro. Making noises in the back, bro. That's throw the dead possum. Oh my god, I bring out the dead possum for that. It's always just the pocket possum for emergency scenarios. I just hear them like fucking groaning in the back. You just go, whoop, just throw a dead possum right on top of them. Dude, that would be like just shock.
Feel real awkward.
Just pure shock.
Or go back there and sit right in front of them, start taking selfies and asking them how the movie is going or how they like the movie. But I felt like that was a bit much and weird. It would have been hilarious, but I don't want.
If he just got up and sat right next to them, oh my god.
Want to do that.
Then they would leave the theater.
B, I can sit here and I can put up with these teenagers bold and just
sit through the rest of the film? Why is that the other option? I feel like the only option is leaving the theater. You're going to sit through the rest of the fucking movie and they're going to just do it the whole movie.
Power through the rest of this ass movie. Or
the movie's 2.5 hours, by the way. No. Oh my god.
Wait until I heard
it's not like an hour and a half.
A sound that was undeniably them doing the hanky-panky in the back of a movie theater, and then tell someone and then get them busted. And I went for the third option. It only took about 10 minutes. They've already been doing this for, I presume, 10, 15 minutes. It only took another 10 to 15 minutes for it to happen again, which isn't that long in hindsight, but when you're sitting there in the movie theater, the movie's so boring, and
it feels like an hour.
All you can hear. It's quite a long time. I didn't want to get up and yell at them, like to tell on them, unless I knew that they were doing that, because that would have been really embarrassing. That would have been weird. Like, these two kids, what if they're just like on their phone scrolling Instagram Reels and they're just talking really loud? The movie goes quiet. And the girl, unfortunately, does not go quiet. And so I get up. I'm looking at this guy, and I'm trying to make out any silhouette I can to figure out what they could possibly be doing. And I see them awkwardly close, and his hand is over her mouth. I walk around the corner to the old guy who owns the place. He's like, hello. I said, hey, I don't mean to be awkward, but I'm pretty sure there's two kids doing the hanky-panky in the back of your movie theater. And he says, let me get my flashlight. And
no! Oh my God, he's going to shine it on them?
Catch them in the act. He comes in. He turns the corner. He flips this flashlight on. There's just like a spotlight on both of their faces, and it looks like they got caught with like blood on their hands and a knife in their hands, like they just got caught murdering someone. The look on their faces is forever like burnt into the back of my mind because of how hilarious they were. They looked devastated and so embarrassed. And the guy goes,
But they didn't think people heard them?
what you doing? Of course, they're like, nothing, just watching the movie here. And he's like, okay. And he sits next to them, like 2 seats over.
For the rest of the film?
For the rest of the film. So the film's about to end, and you can tell because it's getting to the climax, and it's no longer, like, I'm no longer impatient. Like, I know I'm getting out of there soon. And I'm thinking to myself, I want to get out of this movie theater.
Why didn't you just leave? You had the option, bro. Tell him why is he... Now he's just sitting into this fucking... Now he's just sitting in this fucking... What do you mean pre-watch? Now he's just sitting here just for the story. For the fucking lore. Like, this was even funnier. I know, but I'm saying I would just dip.
As soon as possible so I can see them walk through and see if I know them. And if I do know them, I'm a senior in high school, so I can make fun of them. They come out, I do not know them. And I see these 2 men talking, and one of the men has a beard, and the other man is the old guy who owns the place. And I hear the guy with the beard go, I'm just here to pick up my daughter. And then the owner says, is she with a guy? I then see the owner lean over to the father and whisper something in his ear before his face goes like flat, like he's pissed off. You see the 2 kids walk out with him.
Oh my God.
Get in their white Jeep, and then the dad like peels out of that parking spot.
Oh, like the fucking tires screech like that. And then it fucking zooms off. Probably pissed.
Because he is so pissed off. I was checking the news the next day for possible murders in my area because I don't know what I would do if I was in that boy's situation. You just hanky-pankied. I don't know what I would do if I was in the...
I don't even think the dad would be as mad that they were doing stuff, but more that they were trying to hook up in public, in front of other people, in a movie theater.
Dad's situation, like, you just hanky-pankied my daughter in public. And my daughter was in on it. Anyway, that's my story. I'm really hungry. I'm going to go eat. But thank you for watching.
Wow, dude. That was a crazy story. I also thought the fucking explanation of the movie itself was also just fucking hilarious. Because that movie sounds horrible. It sounds amazing when he introed it. And then it was like, plot twist. This might ironically be some of the best promo for Mickey 17. What, were they not marketing that movie? I didn't even know that it was coming out until it already did. Car thief gets instant karma, the final glitter bomb 6.0. What they'll soon find out is that I actually put a fucking C4 bomb in the backpack. They're gonna die. They're literally, look at their faces. They're gonna die when they open the bag. It's It's a tripwire hook.
Thanks to some high-tech glitter and fart spray delivery mechanisms, that's no ordinary backpack.
Ain't nobody back here, right?
And this guy's also...
Bro, I'd put like a dead rodent in there. Why don't they just do that? Like, he's always like, oh, fart spray. Put like a dead, rotting possum in the bag. Right? Like, get roadkill and just shove it full in the bag. Leave the bag there. Let them break into your car. And they're like, oh, this one seems heavy. They get in their bag. They just open that up. Just a bunch of... Dude, you know how scared they would be? Imagine you rob someone's car and it's just full of dead animals. I would be like, I just robbed a serial killer. Like, you'd probably panic. I'd be like, dude, they're going to know. They're going to know I took it. They're going to, like, I feel like I'd be freaking the fuck out. Dude, my favorite ones was when motherfuckers would take Amazon packages. Because that's, like, real, like, robbing somebody's car is, like, no, I would say that's worse than taking somebody's Amazon package. I was going to try and say that taking somebody's Amazon package is worse. But then you're, like, breaking their car window. I don't know. Either way, dude, watching his video where somebody would steal their Amazon package, they'd go home and they'd open it and it would just fucking explode full of shit, like, all over their house. Now, it feel like a bomb or something, see? And then that's the Mark Rober. Just imagine this clip, but you actually had a bomb in the bag. Bro, I'm telling you. Oh, it feels like there's a bomb in the bag. Boom! And then it just cuts. And then it just cuts out. It's a tracker. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! They throw it out the window. They start actually tweaking. Why does it count down? That's the scary part, dude. That's what's really scary. Imagine you steal somebody's bag and then you're driving away and it starts going 10, 9, 8, or it started going beep, 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 and started beeping faster. You would start freaking the fuck out.
In the end, he changes his mind not just about our backpack.
Oh my god, it just keeps going. It doesn't stop spraying.
Right?
It shouldn't be. I smell it now. Me too, I'm smelling something. I claim whatever though. Hello. I claim whatever. Is that shit back there?
Go. It don't matter. Just go.
Oh my god, fill the bag with poop. That would have been better. Just fill the bag with poop. The entire bag, just fill it with poop. Or just one compartment, just cow shit.
They got that. Stay, baby, stay. Now. Shut up, come on. Stay.
Pull up in front of him.
No, stay. Look at the.
No! I got him.
How bad do you think fart spray smells? Because they're like freaking out about it. Like bad, like putrid. Depends on the fart spray. Like I feel like they're getting the good fart spray. Like that shit that like honestly is just like a mixture of chemicals. It's military grade fart spray.
Wait, bruh. Get in the front. Open your door. No, that suitcase not gonna fit through my shit.
We're going back to the
Bro, wait, why did they pull over the car? I thought they were getting rid of the bag. Do you think this makes any of them stop? Yeah. I think a few people. Because I feel like that's like a shock moment. I would say most people know. I would say most people right after this went and robbed another car. But I think there's one or two people where this might have been the first car they robbed. You know? Like this might, like for like one or two people that they're filming, this was like the first thing they robbed and it was that. That would make you stop. Dude, I would put something so valuable in there. You got the bulletproof windows. Bitch, I'm about to put a fucking PS5 just slotted right in the back. Open. Not an unopened one to where they're like, oh, they're fucking with me. I'm going to leave an open PS5 that's just sitting. You'd be like, or a Rolex? Yeah, no, some crazy shit.
Perfect definition of instant karma ever. 2 minutes later, the dry heaving ensues.
What's that?
Toss it. Toss it. I'm gonna toss it. Stop driving.
Oh my god, he threw up? Right, we get it. Oh, right, we get it. I stole your package. Oh, right. Oh, so funny.
Scam. F you, YouTubers.
Oh, they have a kid.
You, YouTubers.
All right, that was a good video. Next. We're actually going to do this Jack Gordon one. I investigated the lab storing 1,000 frozen dead people. Lock in.
I am surrounded by hundreds of frozen dead bodies in these tubes.
What a YouTube intro, dude. There are dead people everywhere around me right now. We're starting in equivalently like a graveyard. But instead of underground, they're in vats frozen, waiting to be revived. Somebody's grabbing their reboot card, and it's only a matter of time before they hit the van.
Because I'm inside the lab where people work every day to preserve these bodies better and better so that one day they can be unfrozen and brought back to life.
Bro, but I watched a video about how they actually plan on doing this, and I may be wrong on this, so, you know, this is me remembering it, but when they freeze you, even if they freeze you right after you die, you're brain dead, right? That's gone, right? You're dead as fuck. They have your dead body there, so they're able to encode your DNA and basically create a clone of you at some other point in the future. The problem is, even if they create a clone of you that potentially has all your memories, it's not you. You're dead. They just made a copy of you. You're dead as fuck. The perceiver that is you in your own conscious mind, when you die, if they freeze you, they're not bringing you back. They might bring a version of you back, but not you.
To rejoin us.
Because they're not going to unfreeze you and be like, and then you're just like, what year is it? What year is it? Like Walt Disney's going to come back.
In society. But what do they do all day? And what happens when they need to freeze a new body? Today, I'm spending 24 hours with the weirdest science lab in the world.
Isn't it expensive as fuck, dude? It's like what, like $250,000 to freeze your body or some shit? Maybe more. Because they have to leave you there for years. Like, you're just in, like, if you do this and you die, you're there for so long.
So there's a cat head in here, actually.
I don't know how they're letting me do this. They're in the other room right now. That's the person that's inside of that. This is essentially like an
Somebody froze their dog?
indoor massive cemetery. The difference is that these people aren't skeletons.
I'm shocked somebody paid for this for, like, an infant or a child. I feel like I always assumed the people that are doing this are, like, rich old people that don't want to die. And they're like, the majority of the people here are probably like 80 years old.
They are perfectly preserved inside. And there's pictures on the outside and around the building for who's inside of the tubes.
I mean, honestly.
Oh my God, dude. Can you do a still frame of all the people? That'd be so sick. Cryopreserved 2001, June. Cryopreserved June 10th, 2001. June 10th, 2001. Why were they all preserved at the same date?
I mean, honestly, the closest comparison I can give you, if you saw any of it, would be if you went to a wax museum.
Are their eyes open?
They look human. Not necessarily, not typically, no, because...
Oh my God, can we see one?
When you go through the process, you're dehydrating the body, so your eyes actually shrink a little bit.
That's James. He's the president of Alcor. And these are the scientists testing new freezing methods.
And I don't know, like, what temperature are they keeping your body at? Because if they fully froze you, wouldn't that cause more cellular damage? Like, how does that work? Because you have water in your cells, and if they freeze you, like, wouldn't that just be like, the end of like, it would preserve your body, but, like, you're not coming back.
Alcor is in the preservation business.
Got it.
The reversibility business is billion.
Reversibility, bringing people back to life, preservation, storing the bodies. So they don't even work on bringing them back. They don't even work on bringing them back. They're just, like, holding onto the bodies for an indefinite amount of time. Like, at what point are we going? And I'm assuming they have to have crazy generators here. Because, like, what if the fucking hurricane comes in, the power goes out?
Billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. We don't have that.
So they're practicing on pig kidneys, trying different types of cryoprotective agents that work to prevent ice crystals from forming in the body.
M22
That's what I was just saying, because they have to freeze you, but they don't want they don't want your cells to get fucked up.
Protectant before and after freezing. It's like essentially preservation of the structure. Yeah. No visible ice.
Because ice crystals would destroy the human organs. This is so they can preserve these people the best that they can.
Do you think that the people that are getting vitrified this week are going to have a much better chance than the people that were vitrified 50 years ago?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Do you feel like they have any hope, or?
Well, sure. I mean,
they're dead. I'm not trying to be disrespectful in that sense, but it's like, bro, they're not getting brought back. Like, you got frozen in 1995.
Jack, check this out. They're washing out the kidney.
Oh wow, is that blood?
See that? It's yeah. I mean, so they're trying to clear out the blood that could form ice crystals and things.
Oh.
Eventually, yeah, swap it out with antifreeze essentially.
The antifreeze is the cryo.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna fill our bodies with antifreeze, and then you're gonna put me in a fucking vat and cool me down.
Protective agent?
Yes.
Okay.
Isn't that just the same thing as they're basically just embalming a body? No.
it's the basis of what we do for, human patients as well.
So the goal of this experiment is simple. They're testing 2 different cryoprotective agents, M22 and modified M22. And they're gonna see which one creates less ice crystals once they get them real cold.
We get the most random package.
Dude, Jack Gordon makes like the coolest fucking videos, dude. I don't know how he has this pull to go to these labs. He's interviewing the head of NASA. I'm like, Jack, how are you fucking getting this done, dude?
There's an Alcor. We're always trying to
like the connections he has.
Get upgraded.
Right.
He's a flat earther. No, Jack's not a flat earther. Holy misinformation. That is crazy you just said that.
Understand what this looks like?
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
This is a... Whoa!
What
is a female? This is a dummy now for our display to show people on tours.
Oh, okay.
What we do. Sometimes it's hard for people to imagine.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. It is as random as it gets.
I feel like I have to blur this on YouTube.
Ethan, you want to help carry that? You know how to lift and throw people, right?
Oh, wow.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
We're waiting for this number to get to 51.5 and this number to get to 49.9.
And what does that mean?
That's the concentration needed to vitrify for those 2 different solutions.
And then you're going to scan it, or how are you going to see if ice crystals form?
We take the kidneys off, slice them open, CT scan them, and then freeze them down to vitrify them. And then the next day, we pull them out, CT scan them again, so we can see the before and after.
I'm doing like a video about Alcor.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll remember.
Oh, cool. So what are you doing here
I
today?
had a question about someone who's frozen. I
Oh.
will be eventually, but this is about someone who's already in the doers. Are you
Come-
be a member?
Well, I hope he asks this guy a lot of questions. Like, do you think the average person that's getting frozen by Alcor believes that they're going to be brought back to life at a later date? Or do they know that the odds are, number one, they're probably not going to ever be brought back, or 2, if they are, it's probably going to be a clone.
I don't know. Maybe. You think
Like, how would they bring you back is what I'm saying. Like, that's just not, you can't come back from being brain dead. So it's like, I don't know, is there a world where like they freeze you while you're alive or something? Like, I don't understand how would they, because if you're in a coma, you're still alive, right? If your body's not working and you're being kept alive by machines, but your brain's working, you're still alive. The second you're brain dead, even if they're keeping you alive on machines in a hospital, the government has written you off as dead because you are never coming back. So it's like, once you're brain dead, they freeze you. Who gives a fuck? It's like they're just making sure that you're not rotting.
I should?
No, come on, you can do it.
I'm pretty young. I have a while, I think.
Well, you never know.
You never know. Yeah.
And then, like, say you sign up for Alcor, and then you die in a car crash, and your body is fucking mangled, chopped. Do you get your money back? Does your family get, like, how does that work?
Of course, it's always affordability. If it works, cool, and if it doesn't, I'm...
80 grand? What is neuropreservation whole body? So they'll just freeze your head? They'll cut your head off? What does that mean? Neuropreservation. Like, they're gonna fucking cut your head off and put it in a fucking vat, and maybe you'll be like a Futurama character at some point. Like Richard Nixon in Futurama. Editor, throw up a picture of that. Comprehensive member standby, neuro cryopreservation, long-term storage, potential restoration. I love how it says that for both. As low with life insurance. You think life insurance is paying? What life insurance is paying for your body to get cryopreserved? What health insurance in the United States is paying for you to get fucking cryopreserved. Geico. I don't think Geico's. You think Geico's paying for that? No. $75 a month. Could you guys say Klarna? $220K.
Dead anyway, so.
Right.
Can I say that the reason that I also believe that this isn't going to bring you back is because I know this is a lot of money. It's too cheap. Part of me would think that this is actually, if they were like $5 million and we'll freeze you, I'd go, oh, fuck, you might bring me back. You know, $5 million, $220K. It's like, that's a shitload of money, but $220K for a soft potential of you being brought back to life post-mortem is like not that much.
It's cool, and if it doesn't, I'm dead anyway, so.
Right.
I want to just take a second to come in here into the science lab and just kind of, you know, remember why all of this science is even being done in the first place. Behind me are hundreds of frozen dead bodies.
Show them.
Frozen, kind of not the right word. They would call it vitrification because they're inside of liquid nitrogen. And there's a chance that
they're sitting in a vat of liquid nitrogen, like they're floating in liquid nitrogen.
If one of the members
of
Alcor, someone that has signed up to be preserved here, dies today, which happens a few times every single week, that the whole experiment will get interrupted completely, and they're going to have to go into go mode, go retrieve that person, get them here, and get them in the tube within hours so that they can be cryopreserved correctly.
So, Steve,
yeah, because you don't, like, right after they die, they got to get them.
Is our patient care director.
So you're the one in charge of making sure that this all keeps running.
That's right. These are temporary storage tanks while we get things prepared. So there's a cat head in here, actually. There's a cat
Seriously?
head. Yeah, there's a cat head.
Here's the thing, though, is, like, I would do this if I thought there was a chance they'd bring me back. But, like, if they were like, oh, we're sure we're going to be able to clone you, I would say, fuck that other version of me. I'm dying. I'd rather die and not exist than them to freeze me and create a clone of me that has my memories because I spent $220,000 to fucking fuck that guy, right? Fuck the clone of me. Screw him. Why do I want to fucking help him, right? I'm freezing myself. Just so I can create another version of me that gets to be like, oh, my name's Joe Bartolozzi.
Can I see?
Yeah, you can look in there if you want to. And it was successfully cryopreserved as well.
How's it going in here?
It's going good. We're almost done washing out the 4th kidney, and then we're going to start ramping.
How much do you think these guys get paid per year?
Put all 4 into the bowls and start ramping the cryoprotectant.
Like, he seems like the head.
I have the fancy office chair.
That's one of the sponsors for his show, so you probably want to try that chair.
Yeah, you should try my chair.
Oh my god.
We don't
it's like sitting on heaven. Wait, what's the name of this company?
It's called Sihu.
Sihu, the best chair.
Did he bring that chair to them? Oh, maybe that was like a gift.
Amazing chair from Sihu.
There might be a hole in one of the kidneys because the flow rate just shot up.
What happens if there's a hole?
That's a problem. We got to bypass it, or
We fixed the hole. 110, that's a flow rate of about 60, which is pretty high, but
Well, the scientists tried to fix the hole.
so close.
My new friend Amaya, who brought in the dummy earlier, took me out to see their giant liquid nitrogen tank.
Right now we have a liquid nitrogen tank that fills up our patient's dewars. They're gonna have to take 2 semi-truck loads worth just to fill it with 7,000 gallons halfway.
And James wanted to show me the renovations that Alcor is working on.
So what we're trying to do is have the building designed in a way that when people come here, it actually kind of like tells the story. Then you're dying, the team that goes and gets you. So 1, 2, they go get you. Body is brought to Alcor and is prepared with the cryoprotective agent and whatever. You know, I want this to come in here, and I want you to have a sense of arrival. That it's a place that has like a certain reverence to it.
While his colleagues continued to figure out the hole in the...
I can't tell if, like, I understand the work they're doing is still valid in the overall science community because they're working on preservation methods. But it's like, do you think any of these scientists are doing this work and genuinely going, yeah, we could probably bring somebody back? Or I feel like they're just doing, like, they'll say, oh, well, yeah, it's possible. Oh, yeah, maybe. But, like, in the back of their head, they're going, yeah, we're just preserving dead bodies.
kidney problem, one scientist took me to see the CT scanner room.
Scientists are passionate, yeah, but they're not working on bringing them back, is what I'm saying. All these Alcor scientists are only working on preserving the bodies.
Yeah, patients would, just laying down.
Are these like dead patients?
Yeah, for us, yes.
Are they already cold in any way when they go in here?
Yes, they come cold.
Then it gets vitrified? And is this just to get a brain scan before you vitrify it so you can compare it when you warm it later? Is that the idea?
Yeah.
What a job to say on like a first date, you know? Hey, what do you do for work? I freeze dead people. It's like crazier than being like, oh, I work at a morgue. No, yeah, I like freeze dead people. We like pump their body full of fucking antifreeze and put them in a vat of liquid nitrogen. Yeah, they'll stay preserved for like 5,000 years.
Yeah, exactly.
But this also seems like
sometimes they don't have enough money to freeze their whole body, so we chop their head off and then put their head in a fucking vat because they only had 80K instead of 220. So we're kind of hoping for like a Futurama situation where we're able to like plug their body maybe into like a mecha robot, and then they'll be able to walk around and control it with their brain.
Good time to mention that the science doesn't just have to apply to bringing back dead people. If these scans show that Alcor can really perfect the freezing and unfreezing process, then they can create an organ bank for anyone that needs an organ donated.
See, that's the really cool shit. That's what I was saying is even though they're working on this because of preservation for the people that want to be able to like potentially live forever, like there's still value in their research regardless of whether or not they're able to bring people back.
Essentially just a giant freezer of organs ready to go and become unfrozen or unvitrified.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't have to have as many people sitting on wait lists for fucking years of their life trying to get a new kidney that's compatible or a liver or some shit.
This is our surgery. And,
oh my gosh.
Our perfusion table. So
is this like what's the video camera for?
Video camera, we record all process happening.
Wow.
Whenever there's a case, because we gotta know what happened here, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, if there's children, they have to record.
So this is like a pretty typical surgery table.
I think it's customized a little bit. Here's like a cooling fan, and
yeah.
So the vapor, liquid nitrogen.
It's like so sad that people. It's like I get it. Where if you're like a really rich parent and your kid dies young, you're paying for them to be preserved. But it's just like so sad to think like the grief that somebody's going through as a parent to be like, I'm gonna preserve my kid's dead body in hopes that like, you know, sometime in the fucking future of humanity they could live a life.
Because this is not surgery on a live person.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, they said case? Oh, I thought he said kid.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where the patients go after they get collected.
Well, either way, I mean, they did freeze, like, a child before.
And while they're dead, before they get vitrified. Because in this room, they get the patient ready for vitrification, and then using the CT scanner, they get a scan of what their brain looks like before getting vitrified. So that when they go in the tube, after they're, warmed up in the future, they can compare and make sure that it looks the same way, and the least amount possible has been, destroyed. So this is crazy, because this looks like any other, surgical room, except this is a room for dead people.
And meanwhile, luckily in the experiment room, the scientists had figured out the hole in the kidney problem.
So do you think there's a hole? Like, what's the update?
No, I think we're thinking it's just really high flow rates.
Is that good?
We're hoping it's a good sign.
Bro is actively, show his computer screen. Bro's actively playing RuneScape right now. He is not tapped into this kidney transfer.
I think it's good.
Now it was go time, since the cryoprotective agent was fully pumped into the kidneys.
Has terminal concentration been reached on both?
Yep.
Okay.
So before anything could happen where anything might leak out, they needed to weigh them, get some before pictures, and bring them to the CT scanner. Remember.
Yo, isn't that disgusting? I mean, those are like animal kidneys, not like, I mean, we're animals, but those are other animal kidneys, not humans. But isn't that weird that like the inside, this gonna sound so stupid. Like that's what your organs look like. Like if like the inside of your body is like fucking grossly, like it's just like you don't realize it because you're just outwardly looking at a human.
This is also they can
but oh my god,
compare this data to what these kidneys will look like after they vitrify them.
Then you see somebody fucking their stomach cut open, their fucking intestines are flopped out. Look.
To see which cryoprotective agent created less ice crystals.
But based on these before scans, they can already kind of tell which cryoprotective agent is going to win.
The modified M22 is doing better?
Yeah, and that's been very consistent with previous.
Or that's why, like, if you get surgery, Like, if you ever had surgery, the doctor will come in with a Sharpie and talk to you before you get put under and mark which leg or arm they're doing, because it's happened many times in the past in, like, earlier fucking older medical history days and even modern, where it's like, you need surgery on your left leg, and then they end up doing surgery on your right leg because there was miscommunication, and then you come out of anesthesia and you're like, my leg's still fucked up, and they did the wrong one.
But of course, the most important before scan was in the CT scan. But then it broke. So James had a last-minute idea.
Do we know how CPA appears using ultraviolet light?
I have no idea.
But think about it. If it fluoresces, you can do something where you can see.
Yeah, so what about, like, UV rays? Like, I mean, when you think about, like, plants and stuff, I think I was just trying to get into the conversation. Well, you know, like, what about a CPA agent? I mean, like, the visible human light spectrum is, you know, only between, like, these two margins, and then, like, Bluetooth uses, like, another visible light spectrum, and then there's, like, radio waves as well. So, I mean, like, when you think about it, are we able to use that in some way to potentially cryo-freeze these bodies?
The perfusion throughout the whole organ. With the right kind of
Oh,
filter,
yeah, obviously, the perfusion.
you could actually see diffusion throughout the organ.
This is how science progresses sometimes. Someone throws out an idea and then you start troubleshooting it.
Every day? Like, what are they doing? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, every day they're just, like, trying to freeze kidneys or organs differently. Outside of freezing the bodies, did that say? Human remains release form? Required documentation must accompany patient for transportation to Alcor. Oh, they have to prove that, like, they have the permission to fucking pick up this dead body and bring him to the vat to get frozen. That was a good video, bro. That was genuinely a good video. I kind of wish he went more into, like, there was probably, like, a level of respect he had to give to the people that were dead there, but it would have been really interesting to, like, read their lives of, like, who these people are that got frozen. One of the coolest museums, chat, if you're ever in Philadelphia, is called the Mutter Museum. It's a museum of dead oddities, and they have walls of skulls, walls of dead people, and how they died. And it's fascinating. It's like hundreds of skulls, though. And it's like people from anywhere between like 20 years ago and like 600 years ago. I investigated Hitler's death by Tyler Oliveira. I'm curious as to how he's going to try and prove that Hitler didn't die. When people try to say that Hitler didn't die and that it was somebody else's body, okay, he would be dead today. But Hitler was born in 1889. 1889. That man would be how old today? Old as You think that man's still walking in Argentina? There are German Nazi soldiers that fled to Argentina. There's whole cities in Argentina that only speak German. But he was not a part of that. Even if he was, he would be dead now.
Nazis! Whose boat is this?
That's me, deep in the Argentina mountains where the FBI...
Oh, he's actually in Argentina. Oh, brother.
...believes Hitler fled to and died after losing World War II.
They found Hitler. He died.
Yeah, I mean...
Not really?
We don't know. There were a bunch of specifically FBI documents that we were spending millions and millions of dollars actively searching for Hitler after the war, trying to find out where this guy went.
I'm in Berlin, Germany with one simple question. Did Hitler actually die here? I don't think so. So the bunker site has been turned into a parking lot? You guys think he died here?
Nobody knows.
Okay, actually?
And on the right side, it says this is where Adolf...
Wait, Hitler's bunker got turned into a parking lot? That is fucking hilarious.
Eva killed themselves on April 30th, 1945.
You don't think he fled elsewhere?
That is a big question. I can't go into it right now.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it's good that they're not keeping that shit up. They should take down the things that, like, he liked, right? Like, yeah, they keep up the things in memoriam of certain things so you can see them, but they shouldn't just keep everything that he has up.
History says that it's here, but no one can say, yeah, it's true.
Where might he have died if not here?
I thought it was in the mountains somewhere.
The mountains? It's truly a mystery even in Germany?
Yeah. I think he's dead.
He's dead? Yeah. Okay. He didn't go to...
No shit, he's dead! Oh my god, now I'm doing the math. Now I'm doing the math. 2023 minus 1889 is 134. The oldest person to ever live was Lucille Randon, who died at 118 in 1997. Yeah, so not only would you make the conspiracy that Adolf Hitler fled Argentina, but also that he would be the oldest man to have ever lived. By like 30 years.
Like Argentina?
I can't tell.
Hitler actually died here is my question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You guys on a tour here? Huh?
Probably.
Elaborate.
Probably.
Okay. Where else could he have gone?
Yeah, you said Argentina.
Okay.
His friends went there.
Got it.
Everything is possible.
Well, I heard that he flew to Argentina.
Argentina?
Yeah. In Argentina, they said that it was Hitler's house there. He was able to escape and go to...
But South America. The clues lead me to Argentina. The question is, where are you, Hitler? Flight montage.
So I headed to Bartolozzi, Argentina, a small town in the middle of the South American mountains where countless high-ranking Nazis fled to after losing World War II.
I've made it to Bartolozzi.
And you'll notice that the...
I don't understand the mindset of somebody like that. Like, this is off topic. But for somebody to go so wacko that they think it's okay to start killing millions and millions of people, and they have their own, like, what was his understanding of the world? Like, there's some people that, like, do bad things, but then there's Hitler. Like, there's people that have done bad shit in their life, and then there's Adolf Hitler, who has done quite possibly, or is quite possibly one of the worst men, if not the worst guy to have ever existed. Because the way I perceive it is you're a mind in a body. You don't choose where you're born or anything like that. And yes, he was against a certain religion, but still, like, to sit there and be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill everyone. And he wouldn't even just kill you. He would kill you even if you weren't Jewish. Even if you had people in your family that were Jewish, you would die because your blood was like that. Like, you gotta be a fucking idiot. Like an idiot in that sense. Yes, he was a very persuasive person, and he was conniving and all that stuff. But, like, you're insane. Like, to think that just because they're born into that blood or into that religion or they're a part of that religion, that immediately means that they should die.
The architecture looks unusually German out here.
Out of nowhere.
Stalin tripled his numbers? Yeah, but he's still one of the worst people to have ever existed.
Boom. German architecture in the middle of Argentina. It's super random and it doesn't make sense unless you consider the fact that Nazis fled here after World War II and made it their home.
You could go into Bartolozzi, Argentina, and, you know, I'd be like, buenos dias, amigos, and they're like, Guten Morgen?
Okay, I made it to my hotel. This place is weirdly European. Definitely sus. This whole city feels like Europe. Just like inserted itself culturally. Many Germans here?
Used to be, yes.
Okay.
Yes, there are some.
Interesting.
After World War II, Argentina's
number one goal, find the Nazis in Argentina. Yeah, okay. Okay, Tyler. Yeah, find the Nazis in Argentina. Number 2, find 134-year-old Hitler. Oh, he's dead? Okay, start digging the dirt and match DNA. Start digging up people's graves until you find him.
Thousands, if not tens of thousands of high-ranking Nazis made it there. I'm talking...
Didn't Hitler marry his cousin? No, that was Albert Einstein. Y'all didn't know that? Albert Einstein married his cousin. Y'all didn't know that? Albert Einstein... Elsa Einstein was the second wife and the cousin of Albert Einstein. Their mothers were sisters. They were first cousins.
Officers, guys like Joseph Mengele and Adolf Eichmann. I mean, these are the most disgusting, despicable humans to exist at the time.
The beautiful lakes, the beautiful mountains, the German architecture, a perfect place to flee if you're Nazi. I want to see if I can find someone who speaks German before I finish sharing with you this video's sponsor.
We're just going to cut right to the chase here. This is an interruption. G Fuel Shaker Cup. Tagged below, bottom left. Back to the vid.
Where? What do you mean? Where?
Ahí?
¿Qué?
Okay, muchas gracias. Okay, well, there are Nazis here. Ahí?
General Nazi.
Ahí?
Bo only knows ahí? Ahí? Bro learned how to say, all right, where are the Nazis? Over there? Nah, he probably knows better Spanish than me. No doubt. No doubt. I cannot speak Spanish. If you put me in Argentina and you said, good luck, I would be fucking lost.
Sí,
Oh, yeah, no, he actually looks like he knows Spanish.
Vamos. Muchos Nazis están aquí. ¿Por qué?
Oh, does Tyler speak fluent Spanish? He might.
¿Una persona?
Sí, era creo que era un oficial.
¿Está still alive?
No.
This is Erich Priebke, a high-ranking Nazi who killed over 335 men and children in Italy, fled here to Bariloche after World War II, and lived peacefully for 50 years until a reporter found him, got him to admit to his crimes, and then he was extradited to and sentenced in Italy where he died.
But why did you shoot them?
He lived 50 years before they fucking got him? Bro, that looks like a new picture. Like, when was this?
But why did you shoot them? They had not done anything.
Was ordered by our command.
But orders are not an excuse.
Oh my God, bro.
If this dude could start a whole new life here after being a known high-ranking Nazi, killed hundreds of people, then why couldn't Hitler? And maybe he did. So we're gonna ask around, go to a few
How
other...
was he just then found? Well, dude, Earth is pretty fucking big. Earth is pretty fucking big, right? And yeah, it's easier to find people now, but in like the 1940s, if you just kind of like did a crime and then went to Argentina, I don't think anyone's gonna find you. Now, yeah. But like, imagine before Wi-Fi and cellular phones, you kill 10 people. The government's after you. You just moved to Argentina. No one would ever find you.
known Nazi locations here and see what's going on. And lastly, if we don't find anything...
How do people know he went to Argentina? They don't. Well, that's the conspiracy theory. It's a fact, though, that many high-ranking German officers did go to Argentina.
Here in Bariloche, I want to go all the way to the Analco house, 2 hours away in the mountains of Patagonia, where Hitler allegedly died. This is the mountaineering club where a Nazi named Hans Rudel was a part of. Let's check this out. I don't know if they're...
Yeah, he looks like he likes smelling feet.
It's definitely closed. Nazis? ¿A dónde?
Acá en Argentina.
Sí, en este... Oh.
Salí acá.
Estaba Erich Priebke.
A Priebke?
Era del colegio alemán.
Okay, we need to find the college. While I was trying to find the German school
Bro, I want to learn another language so I can go to a different fucking country.
Found my second clue. Do you know about Nazis that live here?
I do actually. I'm from Germany.
Okay, tell me about it. Do you have any Nazi descent or ancestor?
I do, I guess so.
Okay.
My great grand uncle.
Interesting. Okay.
He was like a pretty tough Nazi guy. Yeah.
Wild. You heard there was like Nazi history here.
You might want to go to like the Colegio. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, you haven't been there yet?
No.
Let's go there, man.
You wanna go?
I can take you there.
All right, lead me the way. What's your name again?
My name's Johan.
Johan.
Yeah, these people have nothing. Like every time he finds somebody that's just not busy. Like, do people just have like the time in the world? Oh, hey, some random person that I met. Do you want me to spend the rest of the next 2 days with you?
German name?
My great-grand uncle was actually like in the party, you know, and he was like, you know, the Heil Hitler kind of guy, you know,
sure.
like.
He sounds like Swagger Souls. Am I wrong?
You know, and he was like, you know, the Heil Hitler kind of guy, you know,
sure.
like.
And here we are.
Bro, he sounds exactly like Swagger Souls.
Same story with like the doctor guy.
Tell me about him. Yeah.
He arrived here and they.
This is Dr. Who?
Joseph Mengele is his name.
Joseph Mengele, the doctor of death that escaped trial in Nuremberg and made it into Argentina.
Well, it was obvious Nazis.
Yo, wasn't he worse? The Doctor of Death? Didn't he like do... Was that the guy that used to do experiments on like Siamese twins and would try and like swap brains or like parts and shit? And they would like do like the weirdest fucking experiments trying to like see if you could like have consciousnesses in different brains. Oh God. And they like, is that what they did? Did they swap brains? What did he do? I gotta look that up. Pairs of twins and persons with inherited anomalies were put at the disposal of Dr. Mengele and subjected to all imaginable specialist medical examinations. Oh no, they would just kill people. Oh shit. They would sometimes do experiments on them and sometimes they would just kill twins. Like they would kill twins and then investigate their organs and brains to see how alike they actually were. Dude, what other experiments did he do? Oh, there's pages on this. He would put children's heads in jars and send them to Austria. They did an experiment when one Jewish woman had a child, and then Joseph Mengele said, let's see how long it can survive without food. And then they waited to see how long it would take a newborn child to starve.
Definitely lived here in Bariloche. The question is, where did Hitler go? All right, we're headed to the Analco house, allegedly where Hitler died. All right. It is 7 a.m. in the morning. Many believe he died in the Patagonian mountains, only a 2-hour drive away. All right, we were driving around here. We noticed this. This is straight
I
up.
kind of thought, like, when I'm old, I kind of want to die in the woods. Like, imagine you know you're going to die in, like, 5 hours. Wouldn't you kind of want to, like, go into the jungle and then, just, like, die in nature? I feel like that would be better than in, like, a hospital. I don't want to die in a hospital, dude. That sounds awful. You start your life in a hospital, you end your life in a hospital.
30 minutes in, I spotted a very European-looking gas station and tried to rizz up the clerk for more clues. Did Hitler die here?
Posible.
¿Es posible?
Es posible.
Así se dice.
¿Sí? Interesante. We know it's possible he died out here. We need to keep going. If Hitler was alive in this house, 130 years old, I'm going to body slam him, tie him up with rope, and extradite him to the U.S. government, and he will pay for his war crimes.
If you body slammed a 130-year-old man, I don't think you could tie them up and put them on a plane. I think they would either die by the body slam, they would die of a heart attack in the airplane. They would die on the way to the fucking court. They would die. Dude, like, you're like a glass cannon.
Just pulled over to the side of the road here. The house is literally right behind me, by the way. I'm gonna have to go ninja mode and sneak in. Okay, that is the house. This thing is massive and spooky. I'm genuinely a little bit concerned. Looks like I'm going to have to trespass and sneak in illegally. This is genuinely one of the scariest things. What the fuck? I just heard 2 gunshots. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Those were gunshots, right?
100%.
100%?
100%.
Actually?
Like 100% certain.
Could they have guns out here? This is allegedly the house where Hitler lived and died, but maybe he's still alive shooting a shotgun to scare us out of here. We need to be ready to run and just like fly away. Rifle just shot again. This is scary. If I get killed, this is definitely natural selection. This is Jesus, our taxi driver. Down there, Nazis?
Sí.
Hitler?
Sí, sí, sí.
See? Hitler? He lived down there?
Claro.
What? We investigate. Let's go. Okay. Right now, Pasha's flying the drone to the Inalco house. The question is, what will we find? That is the creepiest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Straight up looks like Hitler could live.
Okay, right there.
Why does that look like Hitler could live there? This straight up looks like Hitler could live here. It straight up looks like a fucking log cabin. It looks like a log cabin. Okay? What about this house? Like, there's not just some Nazi symbol in the fucking lawn or some shit. This looks like Hitler could live here. Looks like a log cabin.
And then there was another one right here.
And after we flew the drone a little bit closer to the water, you can vaguely make out 3 people on this beach. But the question is, who are they?
Was one of them Hitler? Is that Hitler kayaking in the water at 134 years old?
And why are they here? And out of nowhere, this car drove to us. Turistas? Owners? Nazis? Hola.
Oye, por aquí está la casa Inalco.
Está aquí.
Is that Hitler right there?
Sí, sí. La casa de Hitler?
Sí.
¿Hitler muerto aquí?
Sí.
Sí. ¿Hitler vivía aquí?
Sí, algunos sí todavía.
Sí.
Sí.
How many years did he live here, Jesus?
No sé exactamente, pero muchos años.
In el bosque? In the forest.
How does he know that?
We're going in. We're gonna enter the Inalco house where Hitler allegedly died. We heard 4 rifle shots earlier. I told him if we don't come back in 50 minutes, we've been killed. So let's go for it. Let's infiltrate. Let's go. This is, what does this say? It says peligro, danger. Look behind us. There's a giant collapsed tree that blocks the route.
Live wire.
Kowalski analysis. What is that?
That is a low voltage, high frequency wire.
Touch it. Put your finger on the wire. Touch the wire.
That is definitely live right now. Don't touch it. You will get killed.
No, touch it.
You'll quite literally die.
Huh?
Okay, die. Me thinks I could eat the electrical energy. What if I touch it with my toe? What if I just give it a quick tap?
It says private property. This is allegedly the site where Hitler died. There are 16 buildings here, and the question is, who would build such a mega mansion if they didn't have a massive ego?
Other than Adolf Hitler. Maybe one of the other, I don't know, 8 billion people in the fucking world?
This is definitely creepy as hell. That is the house right there. A little abandoned shack right here. We gotta watch, keep our eyes out for live
wire. Oh my god, imagine there's just him in the fucking bed. Like, they actually enter the house, and it's just him just kind of, like, sitting there.
Straight up bed bunks right here. Definitely saw someone just right there. On God, I'm pretty sure I saw a white figure. Okay, we're gonna increase our speed. I don't feel super comfortable. I've seen a white figure 3 times. Let's go closer. Okay, look at all that live wire, too. Tarp right there. I'm not sure what they're hiding. There's coloring of Nazis right there.
Go in the hat. Coloring of Nazis. Go in the house.
Hideout. Why is that locked? I don't know. What's in there? Hello? Hello? I don't know what's going on out here.
Just kick in the fucking door. I'm kicking in the fucking door. You're already trespassing. You might as well go in.
Tire tracks right here. People are out here, but the question is where? We heard rifle sounds right before we entered. Why did they leave? Let me ask you this. How far can a rifle shoot?
Miles.
What the f?
And they move at like 1,500 meters per second.
So we're fucked right now.
So like even
a gun? A gun moves quick?
if you're running, you're not gonna dodge anything.
So we can get shot right now?
Easy.
Hello? I'm pretty sure I see a human being right now. That's someone's foot? Brother, someone's leg. Pasha, what is that?
That is somebody's foot.
Is someone's shoe?
That's somebody's foot.
Someone's dead?
Where? My God, fucking go talk to the guy. That's a goddamn shoe.
Not a foot. Do you need help? I'm trembling.
Bro, that is not a person. Where would the... No, that's a foot. No, dude, that's a foot.
Right now, I'm shaking.
That's a fucking shoe that somebody left there.
What am I looking at? All right, motherfucker, pray for me.
Is that Adolf Hitler wearing Skechers?
Just a shoe. Okay, we got a bone right here. Excavated soil.
Is this Adolf Hitler's bone? Maybe this could be some part of his, body? This might have belonged to the hand region?
There's a bone right there. I may have literally found the bone of Hitler. Is this a human bone?
No! No, and that I feel like it would not. Why would his bone? Why would one bone be there?
Could this be Hitler?
No, that's probably a fucking dead animal that got fucking mauled by some shit in the woods.
I'm taking this bone with me and we're getting the hell out of here.
Oh, God.
Where are you, Hitler? Whose bone is it? Hitler, where are you?
Oh, I thought you were worried about yelling because there was riflemen that could shoot miles into the woods that were watching you.
Nazis! Hitler! Where are you? Whose bone is this? Who's here? Who lives here? Whose bone is this?
Bone in hand and paranoid as hell, I began to book it when, out of nowhere, I heard this.
What happened? What happened? What happened? What? Run! Hitler, where are you? Run! Dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe.
The question is, was this Hitler's bone?
Du jetzt eine Stimme ab, wenn ja!
After barely escaping the evil Nazi hideout, flying back to America, and getting the bone DNA tested in a state-of-the-art laboratory, it turns out it was a dog bone all along.
E-Town for the fucking sub. Ryan for the 300 biddies. If you could interview any person that has ever existed, who would it be? Jesus Christ. All right, next vid. Actually, let me go use... Let's get into the fucking game. Is this game hard? I don't know if this game is hard. Like, how hard is Surgeon Sim 2? No, chat, I need to. I'm gonna ratio all of you. I don't know how to play the game.
Excuse the unconventional entrance. We like to put the fun in function.
Why do I have one arm? What the fuck? Where's the...
Excellent button
Genius.
pressing.
I'm a fucking wizard. I'm a fucking wizard, Dub.
That door requires an ID card. I'm sure I left mine around there somewhere.
How is this a tutorial? Is that Bob? Is this an ID card? Where the... Is this it? Where am I? That would be it. Why am I getting scared? Why am I getting scared? It's not even a fucking scary game. It's not even a scare... Yo, you are fucking kidding me. I did... What is wrong with my hand? Grab it!
You'll be the very first to trial our surgeon simulator
You're
training
so
program.
loud!
Exciting! We'll start your training with a quick heart transplant. Don't worry,
A
I'll walk
quick
you through
heart
it.
transplant?
So please, Bob's got a dodgy right leg. Rip it off. Good. Now quickly pop the leg in the chute.
This is not how surgery works! What the fuck? Oh, sorry, man. Whose leg is this? How do I put it on? Bro, the controls in this game are so hard. He would be dead as fuck.
Use a little more finesse this time. Why don't you grab a messy business? For good sawing, not to kill him this time. Grab the saw straight on.
Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I did it! Pop this bitch on. Pop that bitch on before he dies.
Saw his right
Pop it off. Pop it off. Put it back on. Now he's gonna bleed out. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. It's backwards. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We fucking did it. Grab his ribs. Oh my god. Oh my. Grab it. Grab it. I don't want to hurt him. You think that's good enough?
Remove the old lungs and pop in some new ones.
How do you remove them? Oh my god, grab the fucking scalpel. Grab it! How do you grab it? I'm gonna freak out. Be very careful.
Crack the ribs, remove the old lungs, and pop in some new
I don't know
ones.
what I just took out. That is not a lung. That is not a lung. What did I just take out?
Remove the old lungs and pop in some new ones.
Alright, I got one out. 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 Just fucking grab it. Why is the mechanic so bad?
Remove the old lungs and pop in some new ones.
Grab it, he's bleeding. Yo, am I stupid? Am I stupid? Let me grab some fresh lungs for my guy.
Crack the ribs beautifully.
That was not beautiful at all. His ribs are on the ground. Wait, what? Chat, what am I doing wrong? Where am I? I don't even know where I am. I'm just wandering. I know. Let me in, bitch. Oh my god. What the fuck? Grab it! Grab it! Grab it! He's gonna die! Oh, he's definitely fucking dead. Put it back in.
A very fine thoracic
Oh, that's
surgery.
it? I don't even need to give him his lungs back? Under 5 minutes? You're bugging out the dick if you think I'm doing this in 5 minutes. I don't even know where the equipment is. God, oh, you're fucking kidding me. Get that out of the way, bitch. I can't get in. I have a minute and a half. That took me 3 minutes to grab a saw. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Quick interruption here. G Fuel Shaker Cup. Down below, bottom left. Y'all know the drill. Check it out. Back to the vid. Grab the other arm. Grab the other arm! Grab it! Go. Go. Go.
Well done.
Oh my god.
Nothing can thwart the progress of our surgical revolution. Junior?
Holy shit. He needs a new large intestine, left arm, and a new right leg. Maybe space out the surgeries a little bit there, pal. I think it's this way. I gotta wrap all the way around for one of these.
Oh.
Intestine.
I'm sorry
Wrong way.
to report that this
Fuck!
area is not set up as
Grab
intended.
it!
I'm
No.
afraid you'll need to improvise.
Go. It's this one. Oh, I didn't. Oh! Oh! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Put that back. Put that back. Put that back. Oh, he's gushing. Oh, he's a gusher. Oh, he's a gusher. Oh, he's a gusher. Need one. Need one. Need that. Need that. Oh, he dies here. Oh, he dies here. Oh, he dies here. Give me another one. Give me another one. Holy shit, he's alive. Holy shit, he's alive. He's alive. Would you ever want to be a doctor? Says Mix for the 300 bits. This stuff seems stressful. Well, this is not actually how it is. But yeah, no, I would not want to be a doctor. I'm in. I'm in. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going, but I'm in. Oh, god damn it. He needs a heart, a lung, and a leg. Get the fuck out of here. You think I'm doing that in 10 minutes. Oh my god. How do I even get into the room with that shit? Grab it! Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Just please don't kill him. Just please don't kill him. Is that good? That's good enough. Actually, last one. Okay. Oh, it's not a lung. It's a stomach. He needs his stomach replaced? Where even is that? Where is his stomach? It's the brain-looking thing? That's his large intestine, dumbass. That ain't no fucking stomach. His stomach is like a fucking sack. You took it out? It was on the floor. Oh my god. Joe, could you live without legs and arms? No.
There we go.
The fuck?
Julian.
How do you not know what a stomach looks like? I don't know, maybe because I don't fucking look inside my body all the damn time, buddy. Chad, are you sure? This is way too small to be... Like, I'm fucking up a Big Mac meal. That is not fitting inside of this. That was the wrong thing. I don't even know what I just ripped out. I don't even know what I just ripped out. I just ripped out something different. I think I ripped out his stomach. Oh my god, I ripped out his stomach.
Beautifully done. I'm sorry about the missing scan.
That was the best surgery I have ever done! Oh, he lost more than 750 milliliters of blood. Bro, I almost had the double A+. Do I have to replace his head?
Smoothly indeed.
How do you replace a head? Alright. Alright. I made the switcheroo pretty quick. I gave him the wrong arm. Yeah, we're gonna need a, okay, I'm gonna let him bleed out. I thought he needed a left arm, but then okay, I gave him the wrong arm. Like, which way am I supposed to go? This way? The fuck is that? Why is there some weird... Oh. You bitch. Fuck off. Is he not okay? Oh my god, I replaced his large intestine. He needs a small intestine. We'll do some other shit for the next, like, hour and a half. I like this game, though. I will definitely finish this game. It's also a pretty short game, too. I feel like this will be, like, a 2-3 stream game. Probably, like, half the stream. Oh! Oh! When did that come on my face? That's some shit like Harry Potter talking to the snakes. Chad, I've thought about quitting streaming and starting to cook crystal meth. Thoughts? Go fist yourself, Grandma. I don't give a f about what you think about my content. You decrepit sound weird. Somebody just say Ayo. You can swallow it and it goes down easier. I am thankful for all of you. Genuinely, regardless of whether or not you give subs, bits, everything. You guys make my day. I hope I make your guys' day. But yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Before this video starts, I wanted to give a quick thank you for, well, you guys making my year. 2022 has been the best year for me on social media and quite possibly the best year of my life. While it has been stressful trying to balance TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and college, I am forever grateful for the opportunities you guys have given me. I love my job. I love streaming. I love making TikToks. I love doing YouTube videos. It's the funnest thing that I could ever do, and I am glad that you guys love watching it. Some of you guys reach out to me and you say that you've been going through some things or that you've had a bad day. And when you see my YouTube video notification or my Twitch stream or something of those sorts, it brightens your day. And I'm glad that I can do that. And I am cut that out. I am in turn grateful. I'm in turn grateful for you guys. Thank you. That is all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for supporting me. Let's get back into the video. Somebody just said Joe was a White Boy Eam ripoff. I've been doing social media since before White Boy Eam. You're saying, what do you think I'm saying? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Or fucking knew that. All right, this one's good. This one should actually fucking work. Fuck Kahoot. That's actually so annoying. Player limit 60.
Not liking his product, there would be no iPhone. So ask yourself this: do you want to be a person who fears failure, person who loves success? Which one? Success! You're gonna have to pick today. And I'll tell you one thing: one is a failure and one is a success. And if you love success, there is nothing that can stop you. All those negative.
What?
Bro, why are you guys on air? You guys come at
Shut the fuck up! I don't care if you're dog! Shut up!
Oh my god! Look. He sounds like SpongeBob, though. He's pissing me off. I can't deal with it.
Bro,
Bro, you definitely scared the hell out of him.
You know, I've always got to defuse. You're a thrower, bro. You're a thrower.
Naruto, shut the hell up while I'm playing!
You're a thrower on God, on God.
Bro, I'm
God,
literally
though?
about to mute you, bro.
On
Bro,
God.
shut up. I can literally adopt you. I can adopt you, chick. I can adopt you, you child.
You're in fucking middle school, dog. You're like 6 years old. Go get a dog.
Bro, you're
whole family. Shut up! Holy shit!
No,
I'm pissed!
Buy me or I'm throwing on God.
Last player standing.
There we go, Joe.
What
did I get? There we go, Joe. There we go, Joe. Baby.
Say it again! Say it again! You sound like SpongeBob! You sound like SpongeBob! Don't ever pick up an op in your leg.
You little shit!
Don't ever pick up an op in your leg. That was
Take him down. Yeah.
No fucking way!
Not enough.
Yo, my right arm's about to fucking explode.
It's gonna. It's not popping.
Bro, come on, you gotta put some force into it, bro. Come on, man. All right, I'm back in the game whenever you're ready.
Can you guys understand me?
Dude, the air just like entered my lungs. Yeah. Did that scare y'all? Did that scare y'all? Oh, my dog's here as well. Little free Daisy. My dog thinks, yo, Daisy. Oh, she grabbed it. Yo. I'm on stream. Can you answer a question for me?
Was working out and I was like, I feel like Joe's gonna call me while I'm streaming.
All right. I was arguing with somebody in Valorant. They said, and I quote, "You're definitely a virgin." I said, "I've been dating a bitch for a year and a half." Is that disrespectful?
Calling me a bitch?
I wasn't trying to call you a bitch though. I was saying I was dating like a person, but I was screaming, so I said I've been dating a bitch for a year and a half.
If you were a guy that I wasn't dating, it'd be disrespectful. But like when I say to like Brandon, like where the bitch is at, like I do the same thing.
I'm sorry, Brooke, if it was disrespectful. I didn't mean it like that though.
Dude, Harvard.
One enemy remaining.
Holy shit, shut the fuck up. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. I know I'm talking. I'm 6 and 15. I don't use Harvard. Can't hear you, you dumb fuck. Can't. Why do you want me to watch this? You're such a dick.
How old are you?
I am 26. Probably when you look at me though, you're probably like, no, I'm younger than that.
Younger? Really?
Probably.
Okay. I'm...
You know, like some people just say I have the skin of a goose. That means... Yo, that made no sense. I just said something that made no sense. I was trying to think of an animal that had smooth ass skin. That dead ass made no sense. I'm actually about to stand up and walk away. That was the worst joke ever. That was actually so bad. Oh my god. What's going on, team?
Hello.
How's your day been, Typhlosions?
Good, and yours?
Pretty bad day.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
My capybara died.
Oh shoot.
Shut the fuck up!
You're really gonna tell me to shut up on the day my capybara died?
Shut the fuck up! You heard me! Shut the fuck up! I'm listening to Kesha, shut the fuck up!
Kesha?
Kesha, shut the fuck up!
Fucking Kesha? Who the fuck is listening to Kesha? What does it do? Bro, dead ass said heal myself. Are you fucking kidding?
Never had a doubt.
Do I double boost back out? I'm going ballsy. This is free death. Let's fucking go! Stop. Like, what the fuck? Daisy, give me your ass for food? That's my dog! What the fuck? I gotta finish this mission. Do we sneak attack here?
Thanks for life, Bar!
Spammers. Have you seen the new parodies? Have you seen the new parodies? Have you seen the new parodies? What fucking parodies, dude? Jesus Christ. What fucking parodies? Parodies nuts in your mouth. How do you know if a song is copyrighted?
Hey, smelly pussy, who are you playing?
Valid name.
Oh, this is why I love Val. This is why I love Val. Yeah, this is literally not... This is Shrek 5 official trailer. This is not... This is just Shrek 1. Or not Shrek 1. This is like Shrek 3, isn't it? This is literally just the regular Shrek. Yeah, this was 2 years ago. What the fuck? That was out! What the fuck? This game fucking sucks dick. This game fucking blows cock. Nintendo, you dumb motherfuckers. Make a fucking game where the goddamn controller input's right. Ah! Oh my god! Ow! Dude! I tab out. I just got shot. I just got shot in the fucking head in my own spawn. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna fucking lose it. I'm actually gonna fucking break something. I'm actually gonna fuck. I'm ripping him. I'm ripping him. I can't deal with it. I had to. On the money. I'm actually gonna fucking scream. I'm actually gonna fucking scream. Now
Launching smoke.
Last player standing.
He's dead. He's dead. Yeah, I finished. Who is Mia Laquifa? Who is Mia Laquifa? Who is that? Who the fuck? You're my mod. Ice? Why the hell did you make your name Mia Laquifa? I'm good. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm gonna maintain a perfect KD. I have not died once in this game yet. All right. All right. I'll run that back. I'll run that back.
It's a disaster. How could the dampener have failed? I know Doc said take the day off, but I have to figure out what... Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
Whoa, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Move! I can't move!
Jump around. How exactly do you think this ends well?
Yeah!
That's cool too, Rob. Honestly, I love his creativity. He has one of the smartest minds I've ever
Like,
had.
no lie, he got a long dick. Like... If you said some shit like that, like if Michael said to Zach, yeah, no lie, like bro, for the rest of the game, they're not thinking they're siblings. You immediately win. You immediately win.
I'm talking to you, Chambers. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Quit using your mic. Shut the fuck up. God fucking damn. Sage. Do the fucking wall. Gotcha.
Yo! I bought a Batman mask, bitch. I bought a Batman mask for when we play fucking Batman. And when we play fucking Batman, I'm gonna have this shit on. Not now, obviously, because we're playing Spider-Man. But I'm telling you, do I do it? When we play Batman Telltale, should I wear this? I think I wear this. When we play Batman, I think I wear this. I think when we play the Batman Telltale game, I just casually play through like this. And I talk like Batman. Vengeance!
High expectations.
This is for Joe. Joe, if you're listening to this, your streams are a dub. Oh, Joe. Eating ketchup on the counter. Don't doubt her. Joe will throw it back in Valorant.
Get out of
One more? One more, I ain't no bitch. One more? One more, I ain't no bitch. One more, though, I ain't no bitch. I don't... Eat it! Bro! Nah, dude, that's cheap. Oh my god, that's cheap. Oh my god, that is so cheap.
Defeat.
If it's this dumbass TikTok, I'm gonna pull up the TikTok. I'm gonna pull up the fucking TikTok. I know the TikTok that it fucking was. I know the TikTok that it was because everybody's been telling me to fucking look at it. And it's it's this one. I'm not reacting to it!
Round B.
Later.
Last player standing.
Oh my god! He's not in phase? Yes, he is. He was phase. Oh, okay, well, phone number comes up. Phase absorber. Literally phase. Phase absorber. He's in phase.
I've never been involved in any of that.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And I'm not even in phase, so...
What? Like, I thought he was in phase!
I do offer different packages. The one you'll need...
Oh my god! $299?! Fucking shit. What a scam artist, bro. Fuck. Oh my god. Also, what if he fails? Like, can I throw that in? Like, just because he's an 11-year-old genius doesn't mean he doesn't make a miscalculation. Like, there were geniuses in my class that would still fucking get like 3 wrong on some tests. The Wintry Whirl-a-gig. I can't talk. I can't read. I can't speak. I didn't even pass the 3rd grade, bitch.
Dude, don't tell.
Mr. B! That was fucking Mr. B! Why the fuck did they put it? Bro, my whole chat was saying he was gonna be in this shit. He looks. I need to hear Groot talk.
Come on, Drax.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Why did he do that?
We come in peace.
Alright, I already like this movie.
Yeah.
Don't tell me he digs it back up and fucking chews on it.
I don't really eat the meat, but I do eat the maggots. These maggots are...
Okay, now you're losing me. All right, now you're fucking losing me. Dude, what? You bury the bones, dig it back up, and eat the fucking maggots? What I am about to tell you. I eat, and please, don't get mad at me. I eat my husband's ashes.
You know, I carry around Sean everywhere. I've been eating his ashes.
Wow! What? Among Us!
Among Us Beyond!
Among Us!
And the Game Award goes to...
Come on, Among Us.
Moss Book 2.
No! Among Us is wrong!
Game Award this year goes to Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. The beats are, I think...
I'll take, that was the only game I recognized on that list.
Fortnite!
Fortnite's on the list.
Fantasy 14.
Fortnite!
The Game Award goes to...
It's not gonna be.
Final Fantasy 14.
It's the only dickheads voting! Final Fantasy! But that doesn't really matter. He found an exact save. So... Deleting the VOD. Hold up. Hold up. All right, guys. It was fun streaming. It was fun.
Oh, you can't pick us up. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh.
Okay, well, as you can see... Ignore.
Like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I gotta pay $49 a month for Kahoot for up to 2,000 players? No! Fuck Kahoot in the chat. No wonder your shitty ass fucking platform is getting dicked by Blue Kit. You're making people pay $50 a month to play Kahoot? Dude, every other time I've ever played Kahoot, they have never done that. I can only play up to, I have to buy the premium $700 a month annually to have 2,000 players per session. 700? That is the price of a PS5! The price of a PS5 to play fucking Kahoot? God damn, yo, fuck Kahoot. Yo, I am never playing Kahoot again. They can go fuck themselves. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my. Bro, it's the It's the fucking door, dude. It's the fucking door, dude. That fucking door. Bro, I'm gonna, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro!
He has bets in his hand.
Oh my god, why are you putting your hands up?
Who the hell are you? He has
I
bets
need
in his
to stay
hand.
back
I'm
and
here.
call the cops.
I'm here. I'm here.
Yes, calling them now.
Just say I want to turn myself in.
Oh, you're...
Oh my god, Joe!
I'm the Wizard of Oz.
The sun bronzing your skin, sand trickling between your toes, the sound of waves.
Most replayed.
Skin, sand trickling between your toes, the sound of world. The sun bronzing your skin, sand trickling between your toes, the sound of world. The sun bronzing your skin, sand trickling between your toes.
I got
Spike
ratio.
down
I got
A.
ratio. Let me turn on the little Fall Guys music.
It's the box with a ticket inside that month, then you and your family get to come out here and spend a day with me and my team, making whatever crazy idea it is you want us to build together. And
Any idea I want, Mark? Any idea I want? Any idea. If it's any idea I want. Any idea? Really? What about a nuclear bomb? Hey, they're shooting from so far away. Do you see where they are, bro?
Where are they shooting you from?
Dude! I'm grabbing your stuff and I'm
minis.
dipping.
Grab this
I'm grabbing your stuff and I'm dipping.
I gotta get the minis. I gotta get the minis.
Bro, no! What the hell? What? There's no shot they're this good at the game. There's like no feasible way, bro. They were literally like maybe a mile away. By what? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god! Bro! Why did it do that? It's literally who gets destroyed. I swear to God, if they fuck me over and destroy mine, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. It better be theirs. It better be theirs. It better be theirs. Let's go, dude. Give me that crown.
This is where we should make our stand. There's only one way in, the front, and then there's the big central staircase. If we rig that path with traps, we can pull back here.
Is she saying that they're gonna camp? Oh my god. They're gonna camp like in Call of Duty? Ugh, mega cringe. Which is trapping you, sorry, which is trapping you in a room. I feel like you would be kind of scared, you know? Bro, because he had like a weird bulge going there. Okay, nah, like it was the fucking mannequin. Why did you look closer? Because the mannequin was looking weird, bro. Like oh my god.
Be if we're quiet and keep our heads down.
Am I in the right spot? Oh my god. Bottom left of what? Of what? Of what? I fucking hate when my chat does this. It's actually so annoying. I'm not even trying to fuck around and be entertaining here. When you guys just say bottom left, bottom left, bottom left, bottom left, bottom left. Bottom left of what? Bottom left of what? Bottom left of what? The wall, right here, that. Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just learned Teddy Fresh tags are also stickers. Is my house on fire? What the?
Get out of my way. Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you I don't even give a shit that we won the round. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm aimed, dude, like, that's not even me. That's the gun. That's the gun. That's the gun. Dude, fucking 30 bullets. I pump into you. 30 bullets. 30 bullets. It does nothing. Literally fucking nothing. That looks like James Franco. Like, if I pause that right there, that looks like James Franco.
Yeah, this is me. I'm fly.
Right.
Because you are fly. Hi.
Hello.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. You look like James Franco.
The first thing.
Oh, I didn't even do that. Oh, fuck, we didn't do that. Right under here? Oh, wait, no, that just counts as the upper deck. That's fine that we didn't do that. The railing shouldn't take that long, though. What's my dog's name? It's Daisy, yes. Viz in live, thank you for the sub prime. My dog's name is Daisy, yeah. She's fucking staring at me.
Cute dog, what breed?
God, it's so weird.
That's asking what you were in prison for.
Murder.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, you're back now.
Yeah, I had life in prison.
So what's the name of your podcast?
Triple R.
Triple R. Yeah.
My dad's putting W's after he said he was in here for murder. Oh my god. Fuck off, I made it. Fuck you. Fuck you. I swear to God, if I don't make it, I swear to God, you're such a dick. Oh, you're such a dick. Who are you? You're Zygotic, you're never playing again. You're out of my stream. Get out of my stream. Get out of my stream. I'm banning him. 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 Oh my God, his username is different. You're never playing again. Oh, you're never playing in my stream again. Oh, you're never playing Fall Guys with me again. Stairs, was that there the first time? I don't know. Door locked. Just go towards him, you fucking bitch. I don't give a shit. I'll sprint at you, ghost. I'll ring it the fourth fucking time! Let's go! Oh my God, this kid's a Weenie Hut Jr. We're going to the fucking unbanned streams. We're going to the unbanned streams. I'm done. 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 Just chatting unbanned streams time. Go slow. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank fuck they fucking finished it. There we go. Orange, you dumbass. You gotta fucking jump over it. Yep, there we go. There we go. Jump, jump. There we go. Woo! We did it. Now you go up. No, 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 no! 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 I was watching Eternals, the new Marvel movie. Not gonna do any spoilers. I'm not a douchebag.
Number 10. Go north. No, even further north.
I'm not going fucking north. Fuck that. I'm gonna get out my fucking globe. I'm gonna get out my fucking globe, and I'm gonna find a goddamn island, and I'm gonna sail to it. I have some bad news, chat. As many of you may know, the Wilder fight was today. I have game capture on. This is awkward. The Wilder fight was today. The trilogy. The third fight. Stop the music. Everybody knows I'm a betting man. Let me just do a little recreation for you guys. Let me do a little recreation for you guys. I'm Wilder. I'm the guy I bet money on. Okay? Boom. That happened like 3 times. And then the last time, it was like, wham, and then he stumbles back, wham, wham, and then... Imagine being a farmer during the potato famine.
Women were responsible for spinning wool and making clothes for the whole family.
F in the chat. F in the chat for the farmers that farmed during the potato famine. When was that? F in the chat. 1845. F in the chat for the potato famine.
It took me a few seconds to realize that I had embarrassed myself.
How is she psychotic? She's breastfeeding her son at the age of 16. She follows him around when he goes out with his friends in a wig, acting like she's not his mom. And if he ever gets a girlfriend, she will get jealous.
The hand which was discontinued sometime in the mid-90s.
Thank
leaving
fuck.
behind more
I hate to be that guy. When I went to Disney my freshman year, it was a part of like this school trip thing, and I had to learn about it, like all the rides and how they work. And Disney hyped up their fucking Imagineer workers. They're not that special. I hate to say it. I'm sorry if your mother is an Imagineer or your father's an Imagineer. I don't think they're that smart. I think Imagineers are just fucking, like, I could come up with the hand witch. Do any of y'all remember that one show where, oh my God, there's a stink bug on my light. 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 Hold up. Oh, y'all can't see it because it's not, oh my God, there's a stink bug on my fucking light, chat. I'm leaving it for right now. I'm not going to try and kill it. Should I try and kill it right now, chat? Should I try and kill it? Should I try and kill it? Fuck! Don't stink! Don't stink! Don't stink! Don't stink! Ah! I'm killing it. Ah! Ew! 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 This is like a school project. Nowadays, this is the type of shit you would do for a school project. Like this quality. But, like, this was the shit. Like, dude, I remember being, like, dude, I was 4 when this was released. But I remember watching, like, the newer ones in middle school and, like, elementary school. And I remember being like, wow, these are the fucking greatest things ever made. But they're awful. I remember being in elementary school and being like, oh, he ate it out of the toilet. And they What do I do now? Dude, why does my chat tell me to play these fucking stupid-ass games?
We were walking into a buzzsaw.
I haven't seen this video yet. Most of the videos that y'all send me, I don't watch. I just watch the first, like, 30 seconds to see if it's, like, a good video. This dude is over-exaggerating the fuck out of it. Downloading TikTok was me essentially cutting my own head off.
However, while we're not here to hate on the Island Boys, we will make the argument that they were destined to fail from the very beginning. And the first reason is because they never had a decent skill set or product to begin with.
Talk about being a bit fucking rude. Sonny's on the attack.
The reason is because they never had a decent skill set or product to begin with.
They weren't talented. How much do you think all this soda cost me? All of this soda right here. All of it. How much do you think this cost me? 400. Are you stupid? If I forgot a soda that's your favorite soda and you live in like fucking northern Canada and it's your local town soda, I don't give a fuck, okay? You can feel free to let me know if I missed a prominent soda, but if you say Shirley's apple cider Sprite soda that I have in bumfuck nowhere Canada, I don't give a shit, pal. I hate Diet Coke. Oh my God, dude. The fucking crosshair placement in this game is so ass. I let go! That was almost good. We're doing reactions. I should just start the stream. Yo, chat, should I start the stream and just have it like this? Like for the first like 3 minutes of the stream, just dead silent. Okay, I gotta fucking wrap this up, bro. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. Would you be down to leave it up for a coin flip? Yes?
Yeah.
He gets unbanned. Which one are you picking?
Whichever one it lands on. No, I'm kidding.
Heads? On a coin flip.
Heads,
Hold
yes.
up. I'm going to let it flip first just because it always does that. You put heads. It's starting on tails. Heads is unban. Tails, ban. Or stay banned. Fuck.
Let's go!
Keeping my word. All right. Peace. Lucky. If lucky. Lucky. Unbanned. Ever! This is what I'm saying. Mods, this is what I'm going to say. Don't start shit with him. Let Cobra be Cobra, okay? Let him be himself, okay? If he does anything that pisses me off or is just blatantly rude or he starts shit, permaban forever, not even bringing it up to the chat. I saw this episode of it's these douchebags. It's these douchebags. Oh, we're gonna get him a real nice one. Oh, we're gonna get some eels in the tank today. Like, okay, I don't give a fuck, pal.
Craziest fish tank they could think of. So, that's exactly what they gave him.
Jack, come on in, pal!
Peekaboo.
Oh!
Dude, the fact that he barely fits in the doorway in his own home, which probably has, like, custom-built doors.
Jack, come on in, pal!
Peekaboo.
Look at that shit, bro.
What
What solution,
literally.
Matt?
That's right. I'm talking organ harvesting. Consider
Nah. Bro, Matt, you want me to harvest someone's organs during the purge? But selling it would also be illegal. I would have to buy and sell the organs in a 12 hours. I would have to be able to harvest and sell the organs in 12 hours. I would also need to have the capability to harvest someone's organs safely. My girlfriend just said, "Hey Joe, Brooke here, your girlfriend. Just wanted to let you know my car won't start, so I can't go to work." F in the chat for my girlfriend.
Have you ever been in a situation where you've asked yourself the following question? Is this person flirting with me?
No, never.
You sashay into the kitchen because, well, we all know that's where the fun is.
I don't get invited to parties. Are they wearing tape on their feet? Or dude, how do they see? I would panic. And here's my thing also, that lady's filming on an iPad fucking mini.
Hit of dopamine is gonna come and it's so exciting, it's so addictive.
Buddy, it's not that addictive, pal. You're acting like I'm getting a fucking drug trip when I see a funny video on fucking TikTok. I spent 2 hours on this, okay? I'm not lying. I have sources for this conspiracy theory. This is serious. Fuck. Let's learn how to tie a tie with Joe Bart. Before we get in, little quick tips and tricks from the Bartman. Then you're gonna go around the loop. Fuck, it's caught on my goddamn headset. It's in my headset. Hold up. Fucking shit. Fuck! God fucking damn it. You put the small end in the back. You go the big end over. You go the big end around. The big end around. In pizzazz, you gotta fucking tie. Ah! Jumps in the chair! Oh, I don't know if it's gonna open. I think I cut it open. We're good. This is awkward. Casing on it. It's fine. It's fine. There is a casing. Oh my God. If Pinocchio said, "My nose will grow," that would be a lie. But it wouldn't be a lie because it would grow. But then if it's not a lie, it won't grow, in which case it would grow. If Pinocchio said, "My nose won't grow," would it grow? Yes. One of you guys submitted this of me. This was... Dude, it's such a low quality picture too. When did I wear this? This was a while ago, right? Like last May, I feel. Like not this past May, the May before that. Was I 18? I'm 20 now. I just turned 19 when I was in that. One of my friends. I grab the bottle, I unscrew it, and I take a swig out of the liquid contents in the bottle, right? And I swallow it. I went, wow, that was pretty viscous, warm, and salty. That's not how water normally tastes. And so I look over, and keep in mind, I was pretty dehydrated throughout the day. It was not a clear bottle. It was yellow. This is the one that most people get, okay? This one I will actually say is prepared pretty well. But I'm gonna start bitching about it, and you'll see in a fucking second. Watch. Did they fix the problem? Anybody remember the detrimental problem where the peanuts would fall off? Am I getting a fluke here? Should I rate this high now? I was gonna rate this like C tier. Now that was really good and it actually stayed, I might put that A.
Why did you reject me?
Just not the vibe. You seem really sweet. I would like hang out with you, but...
Why did you reject me? He puts a fucking revolver on the table. Why did you turn me down? You didn't even ask me what my favorite food was.
What's your biggest flex? I got 2 houses. They're both over 1 mil.
Okay, we're doing the real estate.
But they're not in your name, though. You have no, like, you don't, I don't get that. I have no, my dad or my mom has.
Your lottery, and given they were still married at the time of the win, Thomas launched a lawsuit stating that he was entitled to half of the prize money. The judge specifically found that...
I mean, if I was the husband, I would do the same damn thing. If I was the husband, I would do the same fucking thing. If I'm the husband and I'm married and she fucking divorces me, I'm doing the same fucking thing. Oh yeah, I'm getting half that fucking prize. Actually, shut up.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Yo,
what
shut
you
the
being
fuck
mad
up.
for?
Yo, shut the fuck
shut
up.
up,
Yo,
bro.
shut the fuck up, Habibi,
Shut the
bro.
fuck
Nobody
up.
gives a shit.
Hello?
Nobody gives a
Shut the
shit,
fuck
bro.
up.
Already comes in talking about
Hello?
some dumb shit, bro. My
Hold on.
God, actually, I'm
You
not
so
dealing with
bad
this
for,
shit.
bro. Like,
Bro,
shut
because
up.
I lost the last 3 games. I hate my life right now.
Okay, you're bad.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take. Yeah. You're bad. You're playing
Like, you're
Sage,
bad.
bro.
That's
Sage
why
diff.
you
Yo,
lost
Sage
3
diff.
times.
That's why I'm about to pop off
Yeah,
in this
Sage
game. Yeah,
diff.
dodge, bitch. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've relaxed now. I apologize for my action.
Cough the rest of your life?
Well, at least I know I can drive.
I don't. You can't drive. You can't what? At least I know I can drive. No.
I think it should be legal. It should never been illegal, is what I'm saying. Isn't that right, Graham?
Ain't that right, Graham? He's actually just dead. Oh my god, I mean, he's not. So it's not fucked up. He's actually just sitting there, just actually dead.
Huh? Isn't that right, my friend? Yeah.
I am so relaxed.
Bro, he's about to take a fucking...
Clothing that was only described as strangely colored.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, motherfucker. Pickle Rick! He's green.
Stop pausing the video so damn much. Oh, here we go again. Oh, here we go again. Why do you think it's called a reaction? I'm supposed to commentate on the fucking video.
The suites open from the outside, resulting in the kids' suites having no windows. 14.
I can't imagine sleeping with Jimmy Neutron's giant head staring at me. Yeah, with no windows, too. It's like a fucking prison. That seems enticing. Oh my god, she was so ugly. She was so ugly. She was so ugly, dude. Holy shit, she was so ugly. Oh my god, she was so ugly. I don't want to take a picture of her. Dude, can I quit? Can I quit? Can I quit? Can I quit? You know what I mean? Like, I've never ordered Diet Coke, but if it's, like, at, like, my grandparents' house, I'll drink a diet soda. This one, I assume... This show's even worse. Treehouse Masters or whatever the fuck it's called. This guy is actual cringe lord. Look, he bought a fucking bedazzled jacket with Shaq on the back of it for this fucking episode to build him a treehouse. That's the same shit. And that's literally just a combination of the other fucking outfits. Those are the leggings that they were wearing. It's the same aluminum pan folded around her body. Latex. My god, she looks straight out of anime. This is the final boss, actually, though. This would be a final boss in a video game. Someone else must be the Disney sniffer. But who? Such an important role in maintaining order and discipline amongst workers. It must be somebody Walt would trust. It's been in front of us this whole time. Look! Look! Look at all these photos. Mickey, the right-hand man. Michael Theodore Mal. It's been here the whole time. And we never knew. Number 2, the toe stub. Something that hurts everybody. Should I hit the concrete or the... That didn't hurt. Oh my god, how many should I do? Next foot. No. I gotta get it more direct. Like a side kick. Nah. Do I do one more? No, that's fucking... Nah, I'll do one more. Are you still recording? Are you still recording? Big one. No, that wasn't big. I bitched out. No, I bitched out again. Ah!
Pinocchio.
Oh no.
Father, when can I leave to be on my own?
This is the TikTok clip I reacted to, bro. This shit. Father, when can I leave to be on my own? You couldn't have gotten a worse voice actor for this fucking movie. Oh my god, just naggy. Let's see how perfect SpongeBob is. This is my mod, dressed up as a fucking hot dog costume. Like, why are you trying to make it look like a picture for, like, a SoundCloud fucking album? Like, you have the upwards angle of you in the Halloween, in the fucking hot dog fit, covering your face. This is not, like, this is not, like, yeah, this is literally like a SoundCloud cover photo. Like, what would the name of the cover be? This is, like, Dreams and Nightmares. Like some knockoff fucking... like, what's the name of the... Condiments. Dude, the name of the song is just Condiments. Dude, you could actually make a song with this as the fucking cover. Too many sausages.
Megan, what happened with your hand?
It's hard to get...
I was worried that he was gonna hit it, so I wanted to hit it first.
Well, I haven't even been able to learn much.
Brian, do you like naughty girls?
I'm gonna start ripping my hair out. Somebody give me a spoon. I'm gonna scoop my eyes out of my head. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is the worst button ever. Every other video, they ask like one question. Dude, they keep asking these weird ass questions.
Nah, man. I do a day trading and I do stocks.
I knew I was about to say this motherfucker flips PS5s or some shit. I knew it. Bro, looking at this kid, I was like, yo, this kid got that shit. When they're like dripped out like that, that kid fucking flips shit. He's that kid that goes to a Walmart and sits there for fucking 10 hours and buys 40 fucking PS5s and flips them. Oh my god. All right, at the start of this round, I'm not going to talk until I get a kill.
Face your fear!
All right, one pause in this because 2-inch redeemed scream as loud as I can. Now we're going back to it. I'm not talking until I get a kill.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
Yeah! Yeah, bitch! 9 and 17, bitch. It's that easy. It's that easy, and I can fucking talk.
I got angry and wanted to tell her I'm not a little boy anymore. But then she offered me to play hide and seek again, just like in the old times.
You're 16! You're gonna play hide and seek alone with your mom? A 1v1 hide and seek? What the fuck?
It's a game where my mom hides somewhere inside our house, and once I find her, I can drink her milk as a reward.
Oh, no! 6 times, bitch. You're looking like the bitch to me. You're looking like the bitch to me. I rang this shit 6 times. Six fucking times. And what do you got to say about it? Nothing, bitch. Ah! Now she's gonna come kill me. I literally can't leave. I literally can't leave. You shouldn't be. Ah! She's tall. I'll mad dog you. I'll mad dog you. Oh, I know it's coming. No.
Hold on. I've never seen anybody do this to me.
That is actually the most degrading thing in the world. If Shaq, I would feel so small.
Meaning of Dr.
If Shaq fucking grabbed my skull with his fucking massive hands and then kissed my forehead, I would be like, Jesus Christ, I have no power. The dog collar. It's a little loose for the people that are about to say that I'm cheating this, so I'm going to hold it tight. And when I say rough, yeah, you gotta show it when you zap me. Don't press it yet, though. It goes to 100. I feel like we can't. Ah! Why did you do that? That actually, nah, I was gonna say cap it at 50. That fucking hurts. On go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, you need the ass, bro. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh my God. 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 Oh. Yeah, you hit me in the fucking ass, though. They convinced me to do 3 more because they shot me in the ass. Oh, you hit me, you motherfucker! Oh, you hit me in the spine! Ow, 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 ow! Oh, that was way worse. Ooh, I fucking hate this. Alright, cut the fucking clip, I'm done. But, like, dressed up as JoJo the Mofo. Bro, somebody's gotta send this to him. This is a YouTuber? See, yeah, that's why I'm like, this shit ain't real. This shit ain't real. Somebody sent this in the Discord because they think they look like JoJo and then said, I dressed up as JoJo. JoJo's calling me. Yo, what's up? I didn't say you look like this. I don't know who this is, right?
Look. I'm playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Right? Having a grand old time.
Yeah.
And someone says, go to Joe's stream. Right? And I'm thinking, man, bro, maybe he's twerking. Maybe, you know, like, it's something I want to see. Who the fuck is this?
No, I was getting my viewers to send like their Halloween costumes. And I don't think this is actually one of my chatters, but I think they pulled up a picture of somebody and then said that they were dressing up as you.
Did he even spell my name right? That's like easy.
No, I said it didn't look like you. Dude, you could, I said, I was like, the glasses and the curly hair, maybe. The rest.
What do you mean? Our glasses are so different. What do you mean?
Well, I'm saying, well, you have curly hair. He has curly hair.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah. Also, do you have that shirt?
No, I don't want
The cover. Like, what would the name of the cover be? Or the name of the song? This is a single. Dude, you could actually make a song with this as the fucking cover. Too many sausages. Too many sausages. Some shit like that.
Yeah, I got too many sausages. Yeah, I got too cause I got too many sausages. They are what my kind of men, making deals, conferences, making big money.
The day Gen Z got cursed.
January 26th, 2020 was the day everything seemed to change for the worse. It also happened to be my 15th birthday. I can't seem to remember much about the day other than the fact that I was scrambling to finish my science fair project for school. And oh yeah, one of my childhood heroes died in a helicopter crash with his daughter.
Wow.
I can still feel the shock of my
That was
brother.
5 years. It was over 5 years ago.
They're texting me RIP Kobe and the subsequent Google search confirming the news. My family was never big on birthday celebrations, so I didn't have a big party to look forward to, spending much of the day coming to grips with his passing. It was the first time a celebrity death seemed to have any real impact on my emotional state. I wasn't immediately overwhelmed by grief or sadness. Honestly, after I got the news, everything just felt off. I felt a deep pit in my stomach that persisted for the rest of the day, and I had trouble focusing on my science project. Unfortunately, this feeling did not subside, and the coming week, I was filled with a similar strange pit in my stomach.
Oh my God, for COVID.
As well as a more bleak outlook on life. The first semester of 9th grade, I had a blast. Starting high school, making friends, it was a time of much optimism. But after
the dog filter.
Kobe passed, it felt like the joy in the world went with him. A month later, we all know what happened. All of a sudden, we were stuck inside. I'd made great strides to socialize and make friends my freshman year, and now the only communication I could have with them was over Discord.
I really think that era, and I hated when people tried to talk about how COVID life was weird. I even did it before, admittedly. But I hated when people would talk about how weird COVID life was in like a past tense sense when we were actively living in COVID times. I think COVID really, that era ended like late 2021. I remember I still wore a mask, but I was returned to college for the first semester of fall of 2021. That was a weird era though. Like a blurb. Do you guys remember a lot from that time? I think it was a blurb for everybody because those days dragged by. I remember and it really makes you understand, like, time flies when you're having fun, but you remember a lot more from good experiences. It was boring as fuck. Sitting at home all day, doing class, and then playing. It was fun for like the first month. You remember when we all thought it was just going to go away? Because when did you guys get out of school? Mine was like March in New Jersey. It was like early March. We had off for something, and then it was like then on. I remember being at work and in school, my senior year of high school, talking about COVID, and me going, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Like openly saying it doesn't matter. Like it's not, I just thought it was like the flu. Because you know how the media overhypes a lot of shit? I thought it was going to be like that. And then I like knew people that got it, and then their family members got it. And for the most part, I would say, basically everybody that got it was okay. But people died. Like I knew people that died. Like, and people that knew people that died. Like, I had friends, family members that were, like, serial cigarette smokers die at, like, 50 from having bad lungs and, like, getting COVID, and there was nothing they could do. And it was such a weird time. Do y'all remember, okay, this depends on the state that you were in, but I would say most states were kind of like this experience. Do y'all remember going out for the first time mid-COVID? I'm talking like April, May of 2020 when it was like peak COVID cases. Everybody was worried. I went to the grocery store and I remember wearing a mask and that was it. And there were people in fucking hazmat suits. I'm so serious. I remember there being no toilet paper on the walls or no toilet paper. If you didn't have toilet paper, you were just fucked. Toilet paper, hand sanitizer, like any like regular ass shit. I remember I was wiping my ass with paper towels for like a good week. We had, and we would order, you couldn't order toilet paper online. You couldn't fucking get it at the grocery store. There was nothing, bro. It was just fucking, it was such a weird, and I feel like now it's been long enough to where, like, dude, that was 5 fucking years ago. We could talk about it now. I just hated when people were like, it was like 2022. And we would all be like, oh yeah, COVID days. Like that shit wasn't 6 months ago. The whole freshman year of college, though, I had online. And a lot of people were the same. Like, did you guys have a 2020 to 2021 school year in person? I feel like most states, and even most cities and countries for that matter, outside of the US, you probably, like maybe hybrid, but for the most part, fully online. My freshman year, 2020 to 2021 of college was fully online. I did not go to campus once outside of getting my student ID. And that was it. And I didn't even use it. So I don't even know why I went. I think it was just like a requirement that we had to do. And I can tell you right now, no change happened for anybody then. And it was such a shit time. Like a lot of you guys were probably going into high school during COVID or even graduating. And those were like the worst times to be in COVID because they're like monumental areas where you're supposed to change as an individual. And everybody was just so delayed. And I think that's part of the problem today with like youth in general is that everybody's like a 2-year lag behind maturity wise to where everybody acts like they're a fucking kid, bro. Like that, I think social media plays a part. But COVID fucked a lot of people growing up to where they're just at a disadvantage. Like they act like they're like 15, they act like they're 12. And so they're just years behind. Like coming from personal experience, I did not change mentally at all from senior year to freshman year in college. And then right when I got back and I started taking classes in person and I started being like an actual human in society, it like clicks and you're like, okay, I have to actually grow up. But it was so weird in that time. I remember even hanging out with my friends. I was nervous. I remember it was probably like June or July and it was midsummer and you're used to like hanging out with your friends. Do y'all remember, like, what did you do that summer, chat? Obviously end of school year online, school year after that online. What'd you do that summer? I fucking played video games and went on a bike ride every day, and then that was it. The only other thing that I remember doing was I would get in my car and drive to an open parking lot to watch the sunset alone every day. And it was so depressing, bro.
The rest of 2020 and 2021 ended up being the worst time of my life.
2021 was a worse year than 2020 because it was just dragging. So 2020 was fine because the first 3 months, there was no COVID. And then the first 3 months of COVID, it was just like, no school, yeah! And you just would fuck around in Zoom class and play video games. And it was also peak, like still good Fortnite. That was fire. And then 2021 hit. It was the new year, and we're still in fucking quarantine. That shit was terrible. Gyms still weren't open. Nothing was fucking open. You're just sitting there literally doing nothing. Brain rot.
Not because I remember it.
Oh, and Among Us carried too. Among Us and Fall Guys dual drop 2020.
As particularly bad, but because I can hardly remember it at all. I can't recall any significant memories from that time of my life other than
Among Us, Lil Nas streaming, The Queen didn't die in 2020. Oh, early 2020s. When did she die? Like 22? Joe Biden, Mr. Beast. Did Mr. Beast do videos during COVID?
Of my life other than Zoom classes and watching movies in my bedroom. The isolation got to me.
Bro, I learned nothing. I cheated on everything in that time. I remember I took my AP test online, and that shit was so scary because you couldn't cheat on that, and I had no knowledge from the fucking latter half of AP Bio, and I was just sitting there like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Just guessing on everything. Didn't care. Literally did not care. Do you miss school? I was going to say, I talked to my friend about this the other day. I have basically been out of college for almost a year. It hasn't even been a year yet. I was in college a year ago. It feels like I was in college 5 years ago. When you're out, you're out. Like, I was out, and for about 2-3 months, I was in that funk where I was like, I'm not going back, and now it's just done. I don't miss it. This is what I miss. I miss class. I loved class in college, not high school. I don't miss high school at all. Fuck high school. Fuck that shit. The era of high school and being a kid was fun. High school class was shit. Having 8 classes at once and having to study for all of them, oh, that was fucking terrible. I hated every second of it. What I will say, though, college class was awesome. Going to college class and fucking sitting in and just talking about philosophy and stuff, fun as hell. Homework, ass. Writing papers, ass. Forced reading, ass. If I could go back to college, just sit in the class, never take a test, and dip, that would be awesome. That, like, people that sit in at classes, like old people that do that and they pay to, like, see one class, that's cool. But the rest of it's horrible, because that's when it becomes a job.
Because of the media I consumed: BoJack Horseman, Blue is the Warmest Color, Manchester by the Sea, Requiem for a Dream.
Nope. I remember BoJack, nothing else.
Black Swan, Perfect Blue, Archie's Final Project.
Nope.
All of these are...
Nope. Yo, I can tell you right now, me and you had 2 different COVID experiences, brother. I was not watching any of these fucking shows. Are these movies? I don't know. I watched BoJack Horseman. That was about it. What the fuck did you guys... I don't remember what I did during COVID. Like entertainment-wise. Movies? I don't even remember what I watched. I feel like I just played fucking Fortnite all day. All day. I played Fortnite. Fortnite, I never watched anime. Maybe YouTube. And then what else did I fucking do? Be a bum. Literally sit and do nothing.
A great piece of
class
of art.
And then I got into streaming later on, but that was like way down the line.
But were terrible picks for an isolated high schooler who was still trying to figure out life. Eventually, we got back to the outside world, but nothing was the same. The youthful optimism and wide-eyed...
I don't miss that smell of a mask, like a reusable mask. You remember that smell? Where it would be a mask you wore for like a week straight, and it would be your own scent, but it would just be like that. Like, you're smelling your own breath, like, all day. That was so ass. Having to just fucking sit there, like... And it would, like, puff. The mask would, like, puff in and puff out. It would get moist. Ugh.
Curiosity I possessed before had left me.
Dude, working out at the gym with a mask on was the worst fucking experience ever. That shit sucked.
My hatred for school grew exponentially, but I also had no clue what I wanted to do with my life, which created this self-fulfilling loop of misery. The rest of high school was a slog, a never-ending cycle of tests, essays, and a deep longing for more from life. I just wish I could go back to that first semester of 9th grade and stay there forever. But...
Well, I think it was also an era where you could be lazy as fuck and it wasn't bad. And so it normalized everybody wanting to just like chill at home and do nothing. And now anything else seemed worse in like perspective.
Time waits for no man, and every year that passes, that 14-year-old that I once knew grows farther and farther out of reach, and the pressures of growing up mount ever heavier. I used to make fun of millennials a lot. I would make the same tired jokes about them being the participation trophy generation and how
I hate participation trophies. Oh, I'll agree there. I personally think, hey, that's one take. I don't know if a lot of people agree with that or not. I fucking hate the idea of a participation trophy. If you're not, I ran track in high school, and I didn't even like the idea of like 5th and 6th place medals. I don't want a fucking medal. 1st, 2nd, 3rd. That's it. I remember field day, and they would hand out participation trophies. Chuck those in the goddamn garbage, okay? Because, like, I understand it's the mindset of, like, oh, everybody has to be, you know, on even terms, and it's, like, okay if you didn't win. Yeah, sure, it's okay if you didn't win. But now, like, giving out medals to everybody ruins the achievement of the person that got 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. Like if you did a race and it was 8 people in a race and everyone gets a trophy, what's the fucking point in getting first place anymore? There's no motivation to actually try and win. I mean, I don't know. If your kid wants a participation trophy, your kid wants a fucking participation trophy. You know, whatever. But when I was a kid and I got a participation trophy when I did not get first, second, or third, it made me mad. I did not want it. I would rather have nothing.
They're more special than they actually are, but I no longer make these jokes because at least millennials seem to have purpose. Gen Z, by stark contrast, is clinically meandering, too afraid to
I don't know. I think part of the problem with millennial cringe is the idea of holding on to being a kid. And I think you want to have that kid aspect of yourself and that enjoyment of life and that new experience day to day, because you don't want to leave that when you grow up. But at the same time, it's like the shit you see on social media where people get like attached. Like you see a lot of millennials, and I'm not doing a blanketed statement about millennials in general. I'm just saying what I see on social media, where there's like a few people that are, you know, in their 30s and they're like obsessed with something that was nostalgic to them. I don't want to say like Disney adults, but something on the same level where it's like they care so much about something, and it's whatever, care about what you want to care about. But like you could tell they hold on to it, not because they actually enjoy it that much, but because it reminds them of when they were 6.
Publicly care about anything, yet secretly overly concerned with everything.
The elder millennial, I hate that meme. I hate that meme. That shit's so cringy. Where they're all saying their age and they're on like, I think it's like roller hockey, or they play like some sort of roller skating shit. 35, 39, elder millennial. Just say how old you are. Elder millennial. 40.
32, 33, 35, 35, 35, 38, 39, 40. Elder millennial. Elder millennial.
Millennials think they can make a difference. We know that we can't, so we don't even try, unless it's by damaging property or getting engagement on social media. Growing up was a lie for Gen Z. It wasn't Zac Efron dancing and playing basketball. It was 8 hours of Zoom classes for a year.
Okay, but nobody was growing up with Zac Efron playing. That was not a real high school experience.
Well, it was 8 hours of Zoom classes for a year and masks for another. We don't want to have fun. We just want everyone to think that we are. Reality is artificial, authenticity is scarce, everything now is aura farming, nonchalant slop. If I talk to a Gen Z woman, 50% of the time I'll be subjected to incoherent word vomit about how all her friends are fake and how she needs to post again. If I talk to a Gen Z guy, 50% of the time it'll turn into a subtle contest to assert dominance and prove that you get more women, make more money, and have more fun than he does. If you try to be interested in something, you're corny and trying too hard. If someone makes you mad, you got rage baited.
But why did COVID make that happen? Because we all just became chronically online for a period of time and you get obsessed with other people's lives. I would assume that's it. Like social media usage spiked, and then everybody's association with their own personal self relied on how they're perceived by other people more because they were on social media more just like everybody else. And so then you're fucking just stuck in this cyclical loop of needing to feel like you're promoting your life the best, even though behind the scenes it's not nearly as good. I always say that shit too. If it looks like your friends are having fun on Instagram, that's good and all, but don't fucking sit there and be like, oh, their life's so much better than mine, because I guarantee you they're going through some bullshit. You just don't post about it, because you're not going to air out every bad thing that's ever fucking happened.
If you keep up with the news, you
post the good shit on social media, because that's what you want to look back to personally, and it's also what you want to show to other people.
Anxious. If you don't keep up with the news, you become isolated. It feels like nothing really matters anymore. I still feel the age I was in 2020. I don't. I did for like maybe a year or two. I think like 18 to 20 was a weird time in my age, but I think that's also a weird time in general. I will say it is hard for me to look back and go 2016 was 9 years ago, because there is like a level of me that's stuck in 2020 where like if you say 2016, I go, oh yeah, that was like 4 years ago. But no, that was 9. Like 2020 was we're closer to
2016 is closer to 2020 than we are to 2020. Like, that's how fucking nuts that is. Like, we're closer to 2030 now, actually, than 2020.
Massive events pass by like they're nothing. Time is running at 2 times speed, and adulthood is not what you thought it would be. I feel like we currently occupy an alternate reality and the timeline split, like we're in a Black Mirror episode warning us of the negative effects of a prolonged period of societal isolation. Sometimes when I'm sitting alone, I imagine myself going back to January 25th, 2020, the night LeBron passed Kobe on the all-time scorers list, and I could just warn him that I could prevent the imminent tragedy from happening. I didn't realize what Kobe Bryant meant to me until he was gone. You see, I grew up a Dallas Mavericks fan, so I spent my entire childhood rooting against Kobe whenever he'd play my team. It wasn't until his retirement that I found myself watching all of his interviews and falling in love with his mindset and approach to life. He represented everything that I aspired to be like: driven, obsessive, thoughtful, curious, a man who spoke through his actions, and he will forever have a special place in my memory because of that. I'm writing this at 2 a.m. because I can't sleep and want to put this restlessness to use, but really, I guess this is more so just a message to myself. Maybe the timeline did split. Maybe this is the darkest timeline. Maybe growing up is not what you thought it would be. So what? Make it count while you're here.
I think that's really what it is. You grow up assuming that life is going to be laid out a specific way, and I think COVID really fucked that up for a lot of people more than it naturally would be. Say COVID didn't happen, you probably still wouldn't be where you thought you would have been, but it would have diverted not as much. You would have been slightly different from your general, 5-year plan, right? But as you age, and I'm just going to say this coming from somebody that's 23, for a lot of my audience that's like, late high school. 5 years from now, you're going to look back at the you that is sitting right here, and you're not going to be doing anything that you fucking thought you would be doing. Maybe a few of you will, stick to it. And yeah, sure, you might go to college for a specific major and end up graduating with it and never change your major and end up getting the job in that realm. But I can tell you right now, you're probably going to be with somebody that you didn't think you'd be with. You might be dating somebody you didn't think you would be with. You might break up with somebody that you didn't think you'd break up with. You might be picking up a new hobby, having a new sport, having a new mindset, having a different political or religious perspective, and you'll have had no idea of that matter. And I think people have too much of a want of control in their life. They want to feel like they're able to do everything. And that's also why death is scary, because it's one of the things that you can't control. And COVID also brought that out. But I think a lot of people are upset about it, and so they choose to do nothing rather than just go with it. And that goes back to the idea of Amor Fati, exclamation point merch. Love of fate, You can't control a lot of shit in your life. Fucking deal with the shit as it comes. Go from there. It's easier said than done, but it's all you could really do at the end of the day. Next fucking video. Oh, God.
I spent 24 hours with the world's tallest man.
The world's tallest man.
That is so loud.
I saw him for the first time when I was 10 years old. In the Guinness World Record book. And then I found page 73, where I laid my eyes on Sultan Kosan, standing at 8 feet 1 inch. But does he even exist? That was a question I had back then. And now I want to find out for myself, because I still have that question. Also, what is it like being the...
How tall is too tall? Not too tall, but how tall do you have to be to where it becomes an inconvenience where you're too tall for most things? Above 6'5". If you're above 6'5", it is an inconvenience that you're that tall, because you're going to hit your head on doors. Cars are going to be annoying. Your legs are going to be super long. Getting on rides is going to be annoying. 7 feet's a real cap for it being really annoying on planes and but once you surpass 6'5", it becomes progressively more annoying to do basic things. This guy would hit his head on walking through any door frame.
World's
Like, I think most door frames are 8 feet or 7 feet.
tallest man. What does he do all day? And is he absolutely tired of people asking him how tall he is? Probably. So I need to find
Wait, how
out.
tall is a door frame? It's 7 feet. 80 inches, 6'7". So if you're above 6'7", you have to duck walking through a door.
Honestly, I felt like there was no chance
Realistically, above like 6'5".
I could get a hold of someone like this. Why would he respond to me? So after going down the rabbit hole of online search, I found his manager's Instagram and I DM'd him.
And then he replied. And then I replied back, and it worked.
So now I'm gonna spend 24 hours with the world's tallest man. Let's go. We're coming, tallest man.
Where do you guys live?
Here.
Here in New York.
Yeah.
We know what's going on in Syria, right?
No.
There's a civil war.
Yeah,
going on.
yes,
Yeah. Landmines. A lot
Gotcha.
of explosions, a lot of gunfight. And the way they make their money to fund what they do is also kidnapping. Kidnapping.
Okay.
They're about to scare the fuck out of me. I'm getting on a flight to fucking Syria. Some guy stops me on the airplane, or right before I board the flight. Hey, by the way, there's a good chance you either get blown up or kidnapped. Have a good flight.
Why not kidnap an American?
Whoa, dude. This trip just went up a notch. Now I'm scared. L. Big L. We didn't make it.
What's the longest flight y'all ever been on? I've been on a 5-hour flight, 5.5-hour flight. Anything more than like 6 hours is borderline unbearable. Like when I'm on a 5-hour flight, I am itching to get off that fucking plane.
I don't know if the world's tallest man can reschedule. Like, we had a date in mind. I already, messaged his manager.
Dude, I could never live back when they had horseback riding as, the main way of transportation. Like, imagine you wanted to go to, New York, and you live in Philadelphia. That would take you a week, not like a 3-hour car drive. It'd be a week of horseback riding.
Haven't heard anything. I'm just like, damn, we come all this way, spent all this money, and got nothing. Now this video gets interesting. This is gonna feel so good. We made it to Mardin. Mardin? I don't know. Morning from Mardin, Turkey. Today is the day. I'm excited. I'm nervous. We came so far to make this happen. We're getting picked up by Sultan's manager. Gonna drive an hour to meet up with Sultan and begin our day. Let's do it.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Are you okay?
Yes.
That's good.
Good to see you. In Turkey, is he famous?
I think he is famous all around the world.
I feel like he's on the top of his game. Yeah. You know, he's on the top.
Yeah.
I feel like he's famous anywhere just because if you pass him in public, he's fucking 8 feet tall.
Terrible joke.
Here we go.
Bro, what do you think his bed looks like? Like, if he slept on a king bed, his feet would be over.
Assalamu alaikum.
Holy shit.
Welcome, nice to meet you. Come in.
Thank you for having us.
1 2 1 2.
Check. Thank you for having us here.
Welcome. Thank you very much.
Your English is so good. I thought it.
His voice is scary deep.
I am English little people. I love America. America beautiful. America nice.
You know, your hands when I felt.
Bro, look at his fucking hands. He could pick him up by his skull.
Then we're just
big hands.
Big hands. So not only is.
Oh my god. And he's probably like an average guy.
Sultan, the tallest living man on the planet at 8 feet 3 inches. His hands are also the biggest in the world at about 11 inches.
His hands are like...
His hands are 11 inches? His hand would go up to there. On my hand. Like twice as big. Your forehead is bigger than that guy, Joe.
Sizes of like a turkey. And I was also blown away by his parents, who are both shorter than me at 5'11".
My father.
I love this room.
Well, I'm
like
assuming it's some sort of genetic thing.
all carpet.
Doğu halkı olarak çok büyük kalabalık aileler olduğumuz için biz koltuklara sığamıyoruz.
I brought some gifts.
Wow, thank you very, very much.
I had these specially made. I don't know
Are
if
those all mattresses?
it'll fit, but maybe. Let's see. You think this is big enough? Not bad. How does that feel?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is way too small. That is like me wearing a schmedium. Dude, it doesn't even fit over his fucking wrist.
Look at us matching.
Bro, how much do you think he eats in a day?
I'll eat everything. I'm small, but big appetite.
Did you just smoke a doobie? Ripping the fucking blunt.
Want to feel? Wow.
Oh, no, good.
Very good.
Normal.
I see.
Oh, come in.
Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, and start.
Come on.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, that is so awkward.
Go, I am room.
All right.
God damn. Respectfully.
You know,
Bro,
you would
he's
think that they would
so
make it bigger
tall.
for him. This is so small. That's the duck in his own house.
Oh, nice.
I am big back.
Big bed. Yeah.
Yes. You're coming?
Go. Okay.
Nice.
Nice. I'm not single, just letting you know.
Damn, they probably had to get that shit. That bed's probably like 20 grand, bro. Probably had to get that shit custom made.
Would you like to try?
Sure. It's an honor.
Wow.
Wow.
Ben bugün size biraz Mardin'i gezdirmek istiyorum.
You want to go?
Yes. Beraber bir kahveye gideriz. Çay, kahve içeriz.
I love coffee.
Okay. Wow, I love coffee.
I like vanilla. You like Starbucks?
Yes, Starbucks, beautiful.
Let's go get some coffee.
Yo, imagine this man on a Spirit Airlines flight. Back seat, row 30, 30B. I don't think he could sit. Like, I honestly don't think he could fit. Like, what would they do? Because I've seen strong men go on airlines and they don't fit and they have to, like, order 2 seats. But, like, say he wanted to go on a Spirit flight and he reserves a seat and he doesn't fit on the flight. Are they, like, reimbursing him? Because, like, he's not going to be able to go on the plane. Because he's going to be sitting, he's going to be walking through the plane like this. Like crouch walking. Because he's 8 feet fucking tall. My head hits the top of most airlines, and I'm 6 feet tall. How big is his toothbrush? Dude, his teeth are regular size. How big? Oh, no, because his hand? Oh, he might have like a comical size toothbrush. Because he can't hold it, is what you're saying?
Come in, my friend, my bodyguard.
My bodyguard, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, walking probably is a fucking pain.
Sorry. Sorry. Nice.
Wow. Oh my god, I would bring a custom chair for myself.
Why does that feel like so chaotic? That was like such a entrance every single time you guys go out like this. Every time. Because it just seems like everyone's looking. I was like nervous. I was like, it was chaotic coming in here.
As we told you before, this is his daily life.
Yeah.
Bir ilçe olduğu için kahve çeşitleri, ben bir kahve ve süt şeker.
You know what? He's just like me. That's exactly what I
How
like.
old is he? How old do you think he is, chat? He was born in 1982. 41.
Like,
You are enjoying here.
oh yeah, it's really fun. I've been having a good time.
Yo, me small brother.
My small, you are my big brother. What's an easy question that I haven't asked or something like?
Favorite food. En sevdiğin yemek hangisi?
En sevdiğin
Yemek
yemek
hangisi?
hangisi?
Yes,
Ensedin, yemek, endesin.
Chicken, beef, lamb, pizza, burger.
I hate lamb. Oh my god. I hate lamb chops. I hate fucking any sheep, goat, any of that meat. Oh my god, it tastes so bad. Like I've had lamb one time where it was good as fuck at like this nice ass restaurant. But like most of the time you eat lamb, dude, it tastes fishy. It tastes fishy.
Get all. How's my Turkish?
Good, good.
Good. The best.
Beautiful.
Oh, is that our coffee? 2 drink a day. Cheers.
Wow, beautiful. Coffee good.
Squeeze. Look at this. Damn, that is a strong finger. Brother, my brother. Oh, yeah. Like nothing.
Imagine getting punched in the face by him. Like, I think an MMA fighter would hurt more, but, like, just him, no boxing training, if he just punched you, it would be lights out. It would be lights out immediately.
Next, Sultan wanted to go shopping, and he was immediately swarmed with people wanting pictures.
That's like Lionel Messi. After this video, I'm never gonna take for granted that I could just go to the store and buy clothes that fit, you know? Because Sultan can't just buy anything. I can't believe there's that many people that just appeared in like literally 2 seconds as he got out of the car.
Damn, they letting him smoke cigs inside?
I'll be his bodyguard.
Bodyguard.
No more pictures. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, money. Lira.
One photo, $10.
$10.
He starts charging for photos. But I feel like one cigarette probably does nothing for him. Because of how big he is, his lungs are probably huge. He could probably like one drag a cig. Yeah, there's another cigarette. He could probably one drag a cig.
Still waiting for someone to ask me to take a picture, but it's chill.
He has horse lungs? Dude, his lungs are probably massive.
I get it. He's like big. So he's the president?
Kind of. No lie, if I'm him, I'm charging for photos. If I'm the world's tallest man, I'm charging for pictures. No doubt. $10. I asked you for a pic in public and you charged me $20. I have never once charged somebody money for a picture, you fucking liar. You've never even seen me in public.
Everybody loves him.
Yes.
Gosh, you were there for like 10 minutes and it seemed like everybody in town knew.
After shopping, sold me a spot in town where he likes to hang out and wanted to teach me a local board game.
Man, this is about to be a field day right now. I'll learn. God, it's the most insane day of my life.
7-7, everything 7.
Wow, this is gonna be quite the spectacle.
We sat down and the game was on. The domino-based game was called Okay. Literally. They also barely told me any of the rules, besides count to 7, whatever that means.
Let me introduce you to a real man's game. Uno. He just whips out the deck of Uno cards. They start playing Uno.
To say the least,
I don't know how to play dominoes at all. This shit would make no sense to me.
It's stacked against me.
Yeah, I'm just acting like I know what I'm doing, you know? They're talking
Monopoly. You pull out chutes and ladders. You're a real dickhead. You say, yo, let's play Jenga.
Chair right next to me, laughing at me.
I had no idea what I was doing, and there were probably about 30 locals watching us play. They're all offering me Turkish tea, which was very nice.
Who's my turn or your turn? Okay, I can't take that one. All right. I got the same one.
I could tell Sultan is a competitor. He was animated with his expressions. I wanted to earn his respect, but I knew I was on the chopping block.
We're breathing in a lot of smoke out here, but you know, this is what it's like, living with the world's tallest man.
If Sultan told me, well, is that his name, Sultan? Sultan. If Sultan handed me a cigarette and he said, smoke this, in that scary-ass voice, I'm going to be like that. I'm going to be like that Tom and Jerry scene. I'm going to be like that Tom. I'm not, yo, I would be terrified.
I feel like I have a chance to win.
I started feeling out the game. They most certainly saw me as no threat as we picked up some of our last dominoes. But like Sultan, I am also a competitor. And just like that, the game was over.
I win. I win?
You win. Yes, you win.
He won?
Let's go. BTS, I tell you, it's bigger than BTS. Meeting?
Yeah.
With just like popular people here?
It's all
Yo, imagine sitting behind Sultan at a movie theater. About to be fucking mad as shit. He sits down. You're like, you're going to see Oppenheimer. He fucking sits down just right in front of you. You can't even see the movie screen.
Foil? Like this is like political? Wow, a lot of police. A lot of people running around with guns. Oh my gosh, dude. This is literally crazy as well. The governor of Mardin. We are here at Kultur Merkezi. Everyone's wearing suits. Sultan and I will be rocking the Do What Excites merch. Lots of that. Day in the life of Sultan, man. What am I doing here? All right, my job is done. And now I walk out.
Oh, connecting
should I sit
flights?
up there? Like, what is happening? This is like a political event?
No, no.
Maybe I should go up and give a speech.
Sultan, I have your picture, no problem.
No. I was joking. Like, I should go up and I should say something. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. It was just a joke.
Oh my god.
Interesting
What
press
do you
conference.
think his life expectancy is? Because if you're over like 7'5", I don't think I like that has to be a genetic like thing in your brain to where like you're mistakenly growing too tall.
Sultan insisted we see his favorite view of Mardin.
Same height.
Your life expectancy is lower the larger you are. Yeah. The shorter people live longer, generally.
Still.
Mardin nice.
Very nice.
Oh, Mardin beautiful. Hepsi Mardin dünyaya örnek olacak bir şehirdir.
Looks like I'm living to 150. What are you, like 4'6"?
Everybody one brother.
One brother.
Yeah. Everybody this one.
Just one.
Yeah. Bunun için ben Mardin'i çok seviyorum.
That's why you love Mardin, yeah.
Siz de Mardin'i beğenirsiniz ve Amerika'na Mardin'i götürürsünüz. Oradaki vatandaşlar da inşallah ekranda izlerken my friend coming.
Hey.
As today comes closer to an end, I start to reflect.
The best water, Fiji water.
Sen bu suyu içtin, sen de uzarsın artık.
I'm gonna be really like you. Okay, drinky.
As cool and spectacular Sultan's height, hands, feet, and overall body is, after today I realized that it doesn't come without problems.
Ya şöyle ben sana anlatayım, istiyorsan sen farklı bir şekilde anlat. Çünkü Türkiye'de ne yazık ki tüm şartlar kısıtlıdır.
Many see him as a spectacle, someone to photograph, take pictures with, but now I've learned that he's much more than his height. He is a sweet and funny guy who welcomed me into his home and showed me his life. I'm truly honored and grateful for this experience to walk alongside him, and I can't thank him enough.
Yo, what size shoe do you think this
That being
motherfucker
said,
wears?
I still had one dying question I needed to ask him before we said
Probably like a size 25.
How big is your schlong?
Oh!
Your schlong.
Oh!
Do what? Exercise.
I caught two idiots doing the hanky-panky in a movie theater.
I know what you're thinking.
I love these style YouTube videos, and I want people to make them more. Like the lower quality 720p 6-minute random stories, no editing, that just get blown up on YouTube, and you're like, wow, this is actually like hilarious.
Your hair looks great today, and thank you. I know it does. Actually, it looked great, and then I took a nap with my hood on, and I hate when I do that because it's pillows like right here, and my neck's like.
I don't think I've ever just worn my hoodie in an inside environment.
Being pulled back like this. Usually I wake up with neck pain, but I guess I lucked out. So I watched Mickey 17 in theaters on.
Isn't that a war movie or something? I think that one did well, right? I don't know if that one did well. I think that might have been a flop. It has the dude from Twilight. Mickey 17. Sci-fi adventure. Mickey 17 box office. I feel like all movies are flopping now. Film had positive reviews, box office bomb, only grossing 130 million worldwide. See, that blows, dude. The amount of movies that spend just to make a movie and then it do terrible.
Friday. So today's, you don't care, but today's Wednesday. So like five days ago. I thought the movie was, I didn't like it. I don't like movies that...
Have you guys ever walked out of a movie theater because the movie was so bad? I've seen people say that they've done that, and I've watched really bad films in theaters and never left. Like, if I'm paying to go see that movie, I'm locked into the end. It's not like when you're at your house. Like, there's probably been more movies that I've started watching that I haven't finished than movies that I've watched all the way through. But that's like when I'm like at home just watching a movie and 20 minutes in, I'm like, this sucks. But if I was at a theater watching it, I would stay.
The first half was good. There were political messages in there. I love movies with a good hidden deeper meaning. And the premise of the movie was this guy, Mickey, signed up to be, I forgot the word they used, but basically volunteering for him to be used as a test subject under the qualification that they upload his brain to a database, and every time he dies, they make a new version of him that remembers...
What?
And every time he dies, they make a new version of him that remembers everything up until the point he died.
Bro, that kind of sounds badass, though. That sounds like a good movie.
Interacts with this weird snow monster, and it's like a bug. And they presume that he's gonna die. And they're like, okay, we'll just leave you here. You're gonna die anyways. We'll print a new version of you.
I'm not paying attention. I need you to explain this.
And they're like, okay, we'll just leave. And it's like a bug. And they presume that he's gonna die. And they're like, okay, we'll just leave you here. You're gonna die anyways. We'll print a new version of you. He doesn't. The snow monster's actually nice and brings him out of the hole and saves him. But they've already...
All right, that sounds terrible. No, never mind. That sounds really bad. Is it what do you mean snow monster? Is this becoming like there's like a fucking like a Pokemon or some shit that he encounters that he has to fucking interact with?
Already printed a Mickey 18, so now there's a Mickey 17 and a Mickey 18, and the president, or the former senator, Mark Ruffalo, really doesn't like multiples, as he calls them. This is the point in the movie where I stopped liking it, because Mickey 17 goes to his girlfriend's place, and she's with Mickey 18 and high on that universe's equivalent of methamphetamine.
What is he talking about right now? I thought Mickey 17, when he originally described it, would be like a movie about a soldier that gets respawned all the time and like the horrors that he has to witness. Now we're talking about like two versions of it existing with a snow monster, and one of them's fucking his girlfriend and also high on like space crack. What?
Now I'm sad because she's into drugs, and also mad at Mickey 18 because he's a D-bag, and Mickey 17 is heartbroken, and then it turns into a two-way sex scene with Mickey 17 and 18.
Brady, you said this was a good film? What? What? That doesn't even have to do... We haven't even gotten to the main part of the fucking story here.
The girlfriend in the middle. It's not good, and it's really weird, and it made me really uncomfortable. But I guess there were two kids behind me who were really into that.
No!
And that's where this story begins. I'm sitting here. The movie's about to begin. I see these two kids walk in, a guy who looks about 15, a girl who looks about 16, and they sit in the way back. And immediately I'm like, okay, I hope they don't do anything, because they're kids, and they're sitting in the back of a movie theater, and that... of a movie that most people aren't going to see. It was literally me, my stepdad, those two kids, and three other dudes.
Oh my god, dude, going into an empty movie theater is so bad when it's like not like a Marvel movie or something like that. Any awkward film or comedy film where you're like the only people in that movie theater sucks. It's so weird. You would think it would be better than having a packed theater, but being in a packed theater is usually better than like you pulling up and there just being like three guys just in another far corner of the theater.
Couple, and then some random guy, and that was it. We get to the point past the sex scene in the movie, and I start hearing weird noises coming from behind me.
Oh my god!
And immediately I'm thinking, I really hope these kids aren't doing anything weird, because that would be weird. And no one would like them because they're weird. The noises just keep getting, like, the movie goes quiet and they don't.
Dude. I've never heard of somebody doing this. I thought that was like a fucking like a movie trope that like people like try to hook up like that in a movie theater. That I feel like that's some shit out of like the 90s.
And then you hear one of them go, shh, shh. I'm not stupid. No one else in the theater's reacting, by the way. Like, I'm the only one who notices. And I run through the options in my head. I'm thinking, A, I can do something.
Say something? I would just leave the theater. Bro. He already said he didn't like the movie. Like, if he was enjoying the movie, I would think about, like, getting them to stop and, like, leave. But if I also didn't like the theater, then I would leave.
Like, turn around and look at them?
That's not like, I wouldn't say that's rat shit. I would say that's just, you're ruining the movie theater experience, bro. Making noises in the back, bro, that's throw the dead possum. Oh my God, I bring out the dead possum for that. It's always just the pocket possum for emergency scenarios. I just hear them like fucking groaning in the back. You just go, whoop, just throw a dead possum right on top of them. Dude, that would be like just shock.
I feel real awkward.
Just pure shock.
Or go back there and sit right in front of them, start taking selfies and asking them how the movie is going or how they like the movie. But I felt like that was a bit much and weird. It would have been hilarious, but I don't.
If he just got up and sat right next to them, oh my God,
want to do that.
Then they would leave the theater.
B, I can sit here and I can put up with these teenagers bull and just
sit through the rest of the film. Why is that the other option? I feel like the only option is leaving the theater. You're going to sit through the rest of the fucking movie, and they're going to just do it the whole movie.
Power through the rest of this ass movie. Or...
The movie's 2.5 hours, by the way. No. Oh, my God.
Wait until I heard...
It's not like an hour and a half?
A sound that was undeniably them doing the hanky-panky in the back of a movie theater. And then tell someone and then get them busted. And I went for the third option. It only took about 10 minutes. They've already been doing this for, I presume, 10, 15 minutes. It only took another 10 to 15 minutes for it to happen again, which isn't that long in hindsight. But when you're sitting there in the movie theater, the movie's so boring. And
it feels like an hour.
All you can hear. It's quite a long time. I didn't want to get up and yell at them, like to tell on them, unless I knew that they were doing that, because that would have been really embarrassing. That would have been weird. Like, these two kids, what if they're just like on their phone scrolling Instagram Reels and they're just talking really loud? The movie goes quiet, and the girl, unfortunately, does not go quiet. And so I get up. I'm looking at this guy. And I'm trying to make out any silhouette I can to figure out what they could possibly be doing. And I see them awkwardly close, and his hand is over her mouth. I walk around the corner to the old guy who owns the place. He's like, hello. I said, hey, I don't mean to be awkward, but I'm pretty sure there's two kids doing the hanky-panky in the back of your movie theater. And he says, let me get my flashlight. And
No! Oh my God, he's going to shine it on them?
Catch them in the act. He comes in. He turns the corner. He flips this flashlight on. There's just like a spotlight on both of their faces. And it looks like they got caught with like blood on their hands and a knife in their hands. Like they just got caught murdering someone. The look on their faces is forever like burnt into the back of my mind because of how hilarious they were. They looked devastated and so embarrassed. And the guy goes,
but they didn't think people heard them?
What you doing? Of course, they're like, nothing, just watching the movie here. And he's like, okay. And he sits next to them, like 2 seats over.
For the rest of the film?
For the rest of the film. So the film's about to end, and you can tell because it's getting to the climax, and it's no longer, like, I'm no longer impatient. Like, I know I'm getting out of there soon. And I'm thinking to myself, I want to get out of this movie theater.
Why didn't you just leave? You had the option, bro. Tell him, why is he... Now he's just sitting into this fucking... Now he's just sitting in this fucking... What do you mean pre-watch? Now he's just sitting here just for the story. For the fucking lore. Like, this was even funnier. I know, but I'm saying I would just dip.
As soon as possible, so I can see them walk through and see if I know them. And if I do know them, I'm a senior in high school, so I can make fun of them. They come out, I do not know them. And I see these 2 men talking, and one of the men has a beard, and the other man is the old guy who owns the place. And I hear the guy with the beard go, "I'm just here to pick up my daughter." And then the owner says, "Is she with a guy?" I then see the owner lean over to the father and whisper something in his ear before his face goes like flat, like he's pissed off. You see the 2 kids walk out with him.
Oh my God.
Them get in their white Jeep, and then the dad like peels out of that parking spot.
Oh, like the fucking tires screech like that. And then it fucking zooms off. Probably pissed.
Because he is so pissed off. I was checking the news the next day for possible murders in my area because I don't know what I would do if I was in that boy's situation. You just hanky-pankied. I don't know what I would do if I was in the...
I don't even think the dad would be as mad that they were doing stuff, but more that they were trying to hook up in public, in front of other people, in a movie theater.
Dad's situation, like, you just hanky-pankied my daughter in public. And my daughter was in on it. Anyway, that's my story. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go eat. But thank you for watching.
Wow, dude. That was a crazy story. I also thought the fucking explanation of the movie itself was also just fucking hilarious. Because that movie sounds horrible. It sounds amazing when he introed it. And then it was like, plot twist. This might ironically be some of the best promo for Mickey 17. What, were they not marketing that movie? I didn't even know that it was coming out until it already did. The wild world of Roman jobs. Now, I'm going to preface this. This guy has a documentary voice, but that does not immediately mean that this video is boring. I've played the first 10 seconds. It might be a boring video.
Ancient Rome was a multi-ethnic...
Just because he sounds like that doesn't mean it's boring.
Ancient Rome was a multi-ethnic society with a large population that required a broad spectrum of jobs to sustain its economy. However, choosing their career was not always an option for the general people. This was only possible for people with higher status or inherited roles. Prestigious professions, military leadership, and political administration were reserved for the Roman upper class, whereas ordinary people were involved in various jobs. Moreover, the Roman Empire depended on slaves, and any wealthy person could keep as many as 500 slaves.
500 people per person?
Slaves were controlled such that they had to partake in challenging, unpleasant works of low esteem. The typical jobs were farming, construction, and domestic services, and educated slaves could work in medicine, teaching, accounting, and artists. Some jobs, however, like the orgy planner or urine collector, were bizarre even...
The orgy planner? The ancient Rome orgy planner? What do you even do? What do you pick the people that are going to be in the orgy?
To the slaves. So today we will take a look at the weird...
Piss collector? I know, I've heard about a piss collector. Because they used to sell piss in ancient Rome. Before there was like dyes and stuff, they would sell pee. Right? Because it could dye clothing, or you would brush your teeth with piss. Like, piss was valuable in the ancient times.
Roman job. The weirder a job is, the higher it is ranked
We
on the
still
list.
do that? Yeah, no, but people sell piss now for sexual gratification. Nobody sells piss now to dye clothing.
While more normal jobs are ranked lower. Let's start off the F tier with a job that actually still exists today, even though it may have changed slightly. Just like our astrologists who try to predict your future by your zodiac sign or tarot cards, the ancient Romans had their own version of that profession.
You're a Gemini, you probably experienced deja vu, the feeling that this moment has happened before. And you also experience...
I saw a video on TikTok the other day of somebody doing a video of food, and they were like, I'm a Taurus, so, you know, you better get that food away from me. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, fuck. Just say you like food, right? It's not because you're a fucking Taurus. It's not because you were born in some specific fucking month that you like food. Everyone eats food! You just like whatever food that was there.
Deja vu, the feeling that this moment has happened before.
The Polarius were chicken interpreters who told the fortune of military campaigns based on how chickens ate. Instead of being tasked with taking care of more regal birds like eagles or owls, the Polarius had to take care of sacred military chickens. Sacred military chickens. One of the strongest empires in history literally had chickens that were relied on to tell whether a battle would go well or not for the Roman army. Before a battle, a Polarius would release the chickens and throw corn on the ground. If the chickens ate, all was well. If they ate so messily they dropped kernels, even better. If they didn't eat, oh no. If they refused to come out of their cages, you may as well send everyone home. There even is a story about—
There had to be times where that was proven wrong, though. They really did it work, Oliver? Did it work? You really think whether or not the chickens eat the fucking corn kernels is going to determine whether or not you win a fucking battle? No. But I'm saying, like, there's probably been, yeah, coincidences where they ate and they won. But I'm saying, like, was there ever a time where the chickens were just fucking housing those kernels and then they got pummeled to the ground and they all died? They weren't like, what about the chickens? They said we were going to win. Like, what did they say then?
One Roman fleet commander who was so impatient with the poor birds, understandably dizzy from sailing, not wanting to come out of their cage, that he threw them overboard. He lost the battle and was scolded for drowning his fleet's sacred war chickens. I think this
Bro, they really got mad at him because they lost the battle and blamed it on the fact that he threw the chickens in the water.
Perfectly defines the F tier. It is somewhat strange, but considering that we still do the same thing today, it's kind of normal, at least for this.
This is F tier. What's going to be S tier job? Has to be orgy planner, right?
We all know it, and we all hate it. You are at a party and someone approaches you, but damn, you forgot their name, which could result in embarrassment. Sucks for you, but the Romans were perfectly prepared for such a situation. The Roman profession of name caller or nomenclator had one simple task: to remember everyone's name at a party or other event.
That is a sick-ass job. All you gotta do is know everyone's name. And then when somebody wants to say something, you're just like, that's Bob. That's Jonathan. I know you didn't remember that shit. What if you forgot, though? Oh, fuck. What if you forget their name?
Efficient as the Romans were, they had a backup for not remembering people's names at gatherings and parties, saving themselves from embarrassment. When people would approach their masters, the nomenclator would loudly announce the name of whoever would come, saving a deadly social embarrassment.
Wow.
What sounds like a funny party gimmick at first was actually also a crucial political instrument. Political candidates would be accompanied by their respective nomenclators, who prevented any embarrassment for the candidate. Whenever someone would approach the candidates in a friendly or personal manner, they would ensure the candidate by calling out the approaching person's name out loud.
That's so clutch, though. That's not even a weird job. I mean, it's weird in the sense that nobody would have that today, but that's actually a sick-ass job. To be able to just fucking say people's names, and you actually help people in parties in situations where you don't remember somebody's name. I never remember somebody's name. Whenever I don't know if this is relatable. Whenever I meet somebody new and I shake their hand, I'm so fixated on saying my name is Joe, like what's up, I'm Joe, rather than remembering what the fuck they tell me their name is, right? Whatever their name is, I don't even process what they just told me their name is. I just look at them and I'm like, okay, I got to say my name's Joe, right? And then the second I stop shaking their hand, I'm like, what the fuck did they just say their name was?
That's why this job is in F tier, since it isn't weird, but rather unique.
Vestal virgins. This was
The
like
last
a religious
candidate
thing. I heard of that.
for the F tier is the position of Vestal virgins. In ancient Rome, the Vestals were known to be the priestesses of the Roman goddess Vesta, the goddess of the hearth, and were considered vital to the security of Rome. The duty of the Vestals was to keep the fire in the temple of Vesta burning. They believed that the failure to do so would lead to chaos in the empire. It was essential for the Romans that the Vestals were virgins.
You might touch the finish line, but you've never touched a woman. You're right. I haven't lost my virginity.
What the fuck
This
is
was
that
obviously
clip?
a drawback and a risk at the same time. If they were to lose their virginity, they were usually walled alive and then left to dehydrate, a truly brutal punishment. Other Vestals who broke any other vow, such as letting the temple fire go out, were beaten behind a curtain in the dark.
Holy
However,
shit.
the good in all this was that they were treated fairly well and given special game seats. So all in all, I would consider this job to be quite normal.
Oh, special game seats? If the fire goes out, I get whipped behind a curtain. But special game seats. You can't ever be in a relationship or else they're going to wall you alive and you're going to starve to death. But I get special Roman game seats. I got to watch the gladiator matches.
Especially considering that even modern monks and nuns still vow to abstain from any sexual activity, although luckily the punishments today aren't nearly as harsh.
Funeral clowns.
Now we enter the E tier with a rather interesting but kinda
All right, now
controversial
we're moving up.
job. In the ancient world, a funeral clown was common enough to leave behind records of clowns making fun of the dead at their own funerals.
Holy shit.
These funeral clowns would mimic the behavior of the deceased. It wasn't just any behavior either. They specifically picked ones that made the deceased look bad. Of course,
I feel like that's fucked up. You have a fucking clown prancing around just like mimicking the worst traits of the dead person. Oh my god.
Of course, this was done in a funny way that wouldn't offend the audience, which was likely made up of friends and family who wouldn't tolerate actual slander. One amusing account from Suetonius, a Roman historian, tells of a funeral clown mocking Vespasian, the emperor famous for his role in building the Colosseum, for his stinginess. The funeral clown was said to have asked the crowd, while still pretending to be Vespasian, how much the funeral would cost him. Considering that most of our modern death rituals are connected with immense grief, this might seem weird to many of you. However, I think the concept that a dead person gives his friend...
Okay, now that they said it like that, I feel like that does make it more lighthearted. Like, would that be bad? Like, him running around and being like, how much is this funeral gonna cost? Like, pretending to be him? I don't know. I don't think that is offensive.
Friends and relatives one last laugh through one of these clowns doesn't sound too bad. In ancient Rome, asking the gods for help was common if one could not personally take revenge. A curse against their enemies was ordered by the hateful and the superstitious. The middlemen between the gods and the hateful person were called curse tablet scribes. The entire day they would hear people's complaints of hate for others and the wrongdoings they had endured. They would take people's requests for revenge and etch a curse onto a soft lead plate. Those cursed tablets were believed to have influential power against the gods, and they would either be nailed to the wall of temples or rolled up, placed underground in graves, or thrown into wells or lakes. All manners of cruel punishments consisting of blindness, madness, and hopes of the enemy's intestines being eaten away would be wished for.
And they would just etch that shit down? Yeah, Jimmy scammed me in a game of fucking poker. Put on the tablet that God strikes him down and lights his nuts on fire. Make sure to write down that one of them falls off too. I hope he goes blind. Also put it in the tablet that his wife leaves him. Yeah, make sure his wife cheats on him with Brutus. Yeah. You writing that down?
In those curses, the treatment done to the material was compared to what should be done to the target of the spell. The curses would be written backward if needed to be extra effective. That's definitely a weird custom, but considering nowadays people use fake Twitter accounts to insult other people, this concept doesn't seem too far-fetched.
Fuller.
Now we are coming into the D tier, featuring the fuller. Fulling is the process of cleaning clothes, especially wool, to remove...
this is the piss thing. When you fucking stand and piss, because they dye the clothes.
Oils, dirt, and other impurities, and make them thicker. Ancient Roman times were popular for fulling by making the slaves stand ankle deep in the urine. As filthy as it sounds, the practicality...
Oh my god! You just stand and piss all day? Holy fucking shit, that's disgusting. Oh my god.
It's like you're mushing grapes, making wine, but you're just standing in piss. And it's not even your piss. It's other people's piss.
Of the concept lies in the fact that urine was a source of ammonium salts. It was known as the wash that assisted in cleansing and whitening clothes. The use of urine faded when more sophisticated concepts of watermills came into place. The job itself was basically a very early form of someone doing laundry, which isn't weird at all. However, the part where you have to stand in ankle-deep urine makes this whole thing relatively unpleasant, I would imagine.
Oh my god, your feet probably fucking reek. After like 7 hours of just standing in piss, you have like wrinkly toes and they're yellow stained. Ugh. Like, do you think it's hydrated piss or dehydrated piss? Somebody just said my dream job. Nah, get him out of here. Mods! Mods, get him out! Mods, get him out of here! Oh, it would probably smell awful. You wouldn't be able to get that stench out. Like, no doubt. I would assume that it's probably, like, mildly dehydrated piss. Probably dehydrated. Because then there would be more ammonia in it. Like, the yellower the piss, if you have, like, clear piss, that's, like, probably not that much chemical in it.
But urine was actually so important in ancient Rome that they even had...
What if you have a cut? Could you get an STD? Can you get an STD from pee? I don't know if you can get an STD from piss. I know it is bodily fluids. I thought it was like blood. Urine exposure likely won't put you at a risk for an STD, but it could. Oh, as long as it doesn't get into an orifice or wound. Okay, so it could get you. It could give you an STD.
Another candidate for this tier is the position of armpit hair plucker. Armpit hair pluckers filled bathhouses with the screams of their clients. Roman baths were hubs of public life and of public image. One of the many services offered at the baths was armpit plucking, employed by bathhouse guilds to manually pluck the armpit hairs of...
Manually pull out your hairs on your fucking armpit? That would be so painful.
Patrons with tweezers. The philosopher Seneca notes that the armpit pluckers would shout in the bathhouses to get people to get their pits plucked. And when the pit plucker wasn't shouting, he was forcing his customer to shriek instead of him. Honestly, this job was pretty normal considering that armpit waxing isn't out of the ordinary.
Well, yeah, it's like the same thing as today. It's just they didn't have waxing.
Now we enter the C tier, also pretty weird. Vicarious were the middle managers between their masters and their fellow slaves. And yeah, we're literally talking about real middle manager slaves who managed other slaves.
It just sounds like slavery with extra steps.
Ooh la la, someone's gonna get laid in college.
According to Vicky Leon, author of Working Ninth to V, slave owners would buy slaves to serve as their body doubles at work and do their work for them. These vicarious would then be lived vicariously by their owners, who would send them to do office.
What? Wait, so they would get a slave to either manage other slaves or a slave to take their place in certain jobs.
Work. It wasn't so bad of a gig either, since it turns out that some vicars would be given access to part or all of their master's assets. Some of them would be paid a portion of the profits made, allowing them to eventually buy their freedoms.
Oh, shit.
Ironically, more enterprising slaves, however, would opt to buy their own vicarious and continue growing their master's wealth so they could continue taking a cut. So while this management position isn't far off from modern businesses, the ancient slaves aspect makes that job very questionable.
Oh, there it is! Orgy plant... No, wait, orgy planner's only at B tier.
We finally enter the B tier with the job everyone has been looking forward to, the Roman orgy planner. The planners were responsible for...
Yo, hold up, I gotta scan this part because I feel like you might show nudity.
Responsible for planning the perfect orgies and sex parties where guests freely partake in open and unrestrained sexual activities, including group sex. They had the authority to select
That's what a fucking orgy is.
Food, drinks, and music, as well as women. Those women could attend the orgy who were capable of making the event of utmost entertainment for the guests. The Greco-Roman world shared the party god Bacchus, lord of wine and ritual madness, and celebrated him with the Bacchanalia. Attendance of these parties had a tendency to really tap into that divine crazy party energy and go around on a debauched, often violent sex spree. At one orgy, legendary bisexual Alcibiades, an Athenian statesman, and his homies stole the dicks of hundreds of statues throughout Athens. However, the planners were despised, especially by the lower class, as they thought the entire event to be unnecessarily luxurious and expensive, or simply because they didn't get an invite themselves. All in all, the job must have been really funny, but
what do? You just plan, like, you pick the women that are gonna be in it, you pick
the food, the drinks, and the music. Like outside, it's like planning just a regular event, but it's where people are gonna have an orgy.
I think I don't even have to explain why this job description might seem weird to some people. We start off the A tier with the position of Stercorarius, or to say it more bluntly, the shit collector.
That is one big pile of shit.
Ancient Rome was famous for its aqueducts and toilets, innovations that were so advanced it would take centuries to see them return after the fall of Rome. What a lot of people forget is that a lot of these advanced services were available only for important public buildings. Think of the noisy bathhouse where the armpit plucker is trying to pluck your pits or government
Bro, they ain't even gonna choose their job. Like you could both just be like one of your friends is tasked with being an orgy planner, and now you're the fucking poop collector.
Buildings, regular residential areas where most people lived, not on the plumbing grid. That's why the Stercorarius had to go from house to house and collect people's shit from their cesspools, bucket by bucket and wagon by wagon. He then had to drag everybody's shit outside the city where he would sell it to farmers. For his troubles, the Stercorarius got 11 copper coins. Considering Rome's bumpy stone streets, it wasn't a rare occurrence for one of these shit wagons to literally flood the Stercorarius. So considering you were basically a personified toilet flush, this job was one of the weirder ones.
I think that's the worst fucking job you could have. Having to walk around and collect poop in ancient Rome before there were machines. And everything was hand done. And you probably just had a shovel. And you were just mounding shit into a fucking wheelbarrow or some shit. And then you sold it. You sold human poop. Laser for the sun.
The urine tax collector was basically the big brother of the shit collector. As introduced by Emperor Nero, the urine tax was subsequently taken upon by his son Titus. Urine was widely used in various chemical processes, such as extracting ammonia to clean and whiten clothes, soaking animal skin before tanning.
Bro, imagine having a sales tax on piss. Like, you want to buy pee, and now you have to pay a sales tax because you're buying piss.
Even using it as toothpaste. The urine would be
See, that is there's no way people thought that would, does that actually clean your teeth? Does brushing your fucking teeth with piss actually clean your fucking teeth?
Summoned from public toilets and cesspools. When the finances of the Roman Empire had been crippled after nearly 2 years of civil war, Vespasian inherited the empire and left his successor with a profit through the urine tax collection from the urine gathered at public restrooms. When Titus Vespasian's son blamed his father for applying the tax on urine, he held a piece of gold coin procured from the tax against his nose and replied, "Money does not stink."
The whipping boys?
The position of the whipping boy was exactly as cruel as it sounds. The education of the royal children faced some difficulty in the 15th century as education was enforced through punishments. The divine right of kings that stated God and the king's son appointed the kings was to be punished by no one, but the king brought the tutors into a dilemma. Hence, as a solution, the appointment of whipping boys was established. Another boy studying with the king's son appointed by his son would be punished if he misbehaved or did not do his homework.
Stay still! You are fucking kidding me! You're the friend? You're just some random guy that's studying with the king's son, and if he doesn't do his homework, you get fucking tortured? What? Because you're not allowed to fucking hurt the king's kid. And so that little brat is gonna just not do his homework, and then you're just gonna get beaten for it. Is it so they don't fucking... I would assume it's because it's like trying to solve the issue, right? Because it's an impenetrable problem in that, like, you can't get the kid to do anything, right? Because he's immune. So instead, you would get him to befriend another person, and then if he starts slacking, that kid gets hurt, and then now the king's son feels guilty, and he'll start doing his work. Like, imagine you're immune from punishment, but your friend isn't, and so your friend just gets beaten whenever you fuck up. And so you'll feel bad, and then not fuck up.
In return, the whipping boy was granted noble titles and estates for his service once he was an adult.
Oh.
The idea behind this was the hope of developing a bond between the two, leading to the royal infant behaving and studying well to end the whipping boy's misery.
Oh my god, but what if they didn't give a fuck? What if the king's son was just like, I don't care, and then he just gets beaten every day?
So while this job could provide you with titles and other rewards, it must be a horrible feeling to get a bloody punishment for the mistakes a stuck-up child of the royal family made.
Okay, so the whipping boy is the worst job.
From orgy planners to the curse tablet scribe, it is safe to say
Does this sound... I feel like the audio just sounds weird now.
that the ancient Roman Empire had a room full of extremely strange professions. And while many of these professions seem very funny, there are also some very dark ones, especially considering the harsh punishments the whipping boys and Vestal virgins had to face. In the end, the Roman Empire never ceases to amaze us with its extravagant lifestyle. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
W fucking game. Or not W game, W video. That was actually a good ass video. Fucking learn.